Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a fun little show where we build a planet out of all that is lovely and nice, and we get rid of everything that we hate. I'm Chunky T, and I'm joined each and every week by the man who sold his soul to the vape shop. Is the permanent shoppy.
Wagwan, what are you saying?
Hello, mate.
Whoa, man. Want one of them.
Yeah, you don't want the wind.
Nah.
Going your
today. No windy today. No.
It's windy.
Fucking windy. It's not fair.
All good though, mate?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, mate. You?
Good. Yeah, I'm all right.
Good.
I'm also joined each and every week by the man who said that women shouldn't be allowed out of the kitchen, and if anything, they're getting well above their station. It's Jack Magic.
Fake news.
It's not fake news.
I
That's
did
what
not
you
say
said
that.
just before we started the show. You was
No,
like, I fucking hate
Did not
women.
say that. That's fake.
He was like, Andrew Tate is my idol, and they need to know their place.
No.
That's what he said.
Andrew Tate's a fucking cunt.
You told me you was getting married, so
this
you
is how
can
you get
imprison
in trouble.
them.
You've got to have some integrity on this show.
Sorry.
Tell the women what you think.
Love you.
I'm telling Amy.
It's a bit rapey, isn't it?
Yeah.
All women. You love all
Yeah,
women.
one more. I'm men.
How you doing anyway?
Everything in
Right?
between. Not bad, are you bad?
Don't. That's a weird thing to say.
Why?
Stop saying it.
Can't help it. Just do it.
Never stop, never stopping.
Never stopping.
Okay, mate.
No, I'm never
All right.
stopping.
You good though?
I'm good.
Yeah. What's
good.
coming up on the show, Jack? Can you remember this week?
Newsroom.
Yeah.
Pet Peeves, good vibes.
Yeah.
That thing.
Sharpie, what else?
Got some Thunderdome, haven't we?
Yeah, that
Followed
one.
by a lovely sponsor at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Followed by the end credits.
Yes, and all the things that are lovely in between.
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely.
Producer Tal, are you locked in for the show?
Always, mate.
Yeah?
Always.
Producer Jack, are you locked in for the show? You produce Goop.
Yes. And crumbs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Producer Sharpie, are you locked in for the show? What's that mean?
Go on.
What's that
Yeah.
mean? What was that?
Go on, I'll go on that.
What did you...
Do you remember Mario?
yeah.
I think that was him.
I thought that was actually him. I thought he was here. Live with us in the studio, it's Mario!
No, I'm not. I just impression of him.
Oh, right,
He's
I see.
good, though.
You bloody tricked me, you did.
I know, I did a career in it. I've got business.
Yeah.
Another business. Locked in, though. Yeah. I'm locked in. So, let's start the show!
Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia, yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve,
We'll kick it out for ya.
it's so wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show, by now you know.
The Utopia Project.
So, lads, there's
Yes.
a bit of a catastrophe that no one at home would
They
have
won't
seen.
have seen
They
it,
won't
it's
have seen
fine.
it, but all of it went wrong and everything played at once, and I've edited it out because I'm a master, but it's very strange. But have we got a sponsor?
We do.
What
I'm
we got?
saying that you're doing it.
You're saying it. I'm doing it.
Yes.
Go
on
then,
then.
son.
This
Hang on, I need
week.
a burp.
Are you ready?
It's coming later. Yeah,
Coming later?
Hopefully not into the mic.
Yeah. This week, the Utopia Project is brought to you by General Erections.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, this way the Utopia Project is brought to you by General Erections. It's just, you know, if you ever get erection, you're not sure. It's like, oh, it's surprised you done it. It's like, whoa, son, there you go. Yeah. Well, these ones are pills, right? And you can put them in a little pill thing, and it's for a game. It's for a fun game. Like on stag do's and that. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have it, and then you take one, and everyone takes one, but there's only one, all right? That gives you a general erection. And whoever gets that is the winner, all right? And then you'll be like, you're the dickhead with the erection. Do you remember? So anyway, you can get it. It's fun. You can play it if you're over 18. If you're not over 18, then you can just laugh at someone with a general erection in town. It's like roulette, you know. You take one, everyone gets one. You have the one that gives you the what, you know, in it. And you're on a summer's day. You remember?
I can see him flailing, Jack, but I'm letting him get on with it.
No, they know what's going on, don't they?
Do you remember?
Yeah, you remember. Like, you know, so you have one, and then, you know, with the fucking, with the wind outside and that, you know, you got to be careful with them then, you know. He knows. Got to be careful with that. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to get the fucking woo, then you don't want that, then it's fine. You don't have to be like that. You don't have to. It's fine. Just do it once. But anyway, there's discount. Get a discount.
Jack, do you want to take over this
No. But anyway, yeah, you want a discount on that in the summer's day and that, then you can. It's fine. It's £10. Get £10. Anyway,
this week the Utopia Project is called. Anyway, remember that?
Yeah, no, you know about it.
Do you remember?
Yeah, you're ruining this. Anyway,
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
You're going so well.
Yeah,
So you butted in.
Go www.generalerections.com
Anyway, do you remember?
/ the summer's day, innit? Yeah. Do you remember when it's warm?
What are you on about?
Yeah, you know
What are you fucking talking
You haven't
about?
been listening, have you?
No, don't.
Listening is
Sorry,
on.
I'm the one at fault here.
Yeah, so general.
So it's Viagra roulette.
No. It's general erections. You know, on the summer's day.
So we've circled all the way back to what Jack said.
What did Jack say?
The Utopia Project is sponsored by General Erections.
It is. Yeah.
We've just spent 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you remember?
Anyway, you know, if you want a summer's day and that, you know, with a fucking, you know. Anyway. You're alright.
I'm alright, thanks.
Yeah.
Have you heard
You
of
fucking help me, you did.
You always make
He
a
didn't
fucking
say
picture.
it.
It's nothing to do with me.
He didn't say it right at the beginning. Just made me a bit, fucking this summer's day.
You're a
really
summer's
logged
day.
into that summer's day thing.
I just want it.
Well, that was the sponsor.
Anyway, we're sponsored by that.
Every week, I think, well, we might have it down now. You know, we're on episode 100 and whatever.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what, the lads are going to smash
I thought
it.
that'd be an easy one.
Well,
It
yeah,
was.
yeah.
That's pretty well described.
I thought it's current, it's up to date, it's about things that are
Different
happening.
perspectives here, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up to date. We're getting towards summer. 2 pills. Drugs are still about. Fucking,
rife, if
we had,
anything.
we had a website and that. Like, you explained them. They knew about the way. You know. That's all you need. You just overcomplicate shit. You.
Make a right
You're a real odd fella, you.
Hey,
Yeah.
pet peeves are good vibes.
I've got a pet
Gentle
peeve.
beans.
People that laugh at the end of every sentence.
We had someone in that today. It's horrendous.
I spoke to someone today, and I was thinking every time they spoke, I was thinking, stop that.
What, the speaking or just the laugh?
No, they're laughing at the end of every sentence because, like, whatever they said, it wasn't funny in the slightest. But they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get my car booked in for an MOT."
Just part of it's part of the thing, innit? It's
Yeah.
not to do with being
I'm
funny
just
enough,
like,
is it?
Stop
It's
this.
like a nervous laugh.
It must be, yeah. But I didn't speak for about a minute, and then that made it worse, I think.
What, he just went,
Because then they started just being like, yeah, I need to get, because it was service last year, but now I need an MOT.
It's not.
I was like, what are you laughing for?
what's funny?
No, there's no-
Have I got something on my
Yeah,
face?
there's no joke in there at all. That's you just want to get booked in. That's fine. Why are you laughing about it?
Yeah, we had the same thing. Woman coming today. No, I'm just looking for some suits. You're like, yeah, like that. That's off a video. It's good. I've been watching it with the, someone's day. But anyway, yeah, you're fucking laughing at the end of it. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, same thing really. It's not that in depth, but yeah, just fucking laughed after everything she said, and you're like, no.
Why are you doing that?
The thing is, with something like that, unless you pick up on it,
Yeah.
it's not a problem. When you
Straight
do
away
pick
I
up
picked
on
up on it.
you're like, that's really irritating.
Yeah.
And we have friends that do this, and
Yeah.
we've had a lot. I know a lot of people do it. I think it's a Lincolnism or a Lincolnshireism,
Right, okay.
of saying so.
Yeah.
At the end of a.
Yeah, not going that way,
sentence.
Emma. So
And you're like, so what's the next part? They end every sentence with the word so.
I thought that was supposed to be like a kid thing at school. You're like, so.
Not quite that. No.
Yeah, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm off to Clumber Park. So what?
I don't know if I've heard that.
You will have done. You definitely have
You will.
heard
Do you
that.
reckon it's just because it's not normal?
There's one of our friends
Types it.
that types it.
If he messages
If he
you.
messages you, he'll say, I'm off to Clumber Park today, so... You're like... So
So
what?
that's gonna be good.
So what's the next bit? Tell me the next bit, please.
And that's the full
Because
bit.
we had a friend called So Simon.
Yeah.
We nicknamed him So
So
Simon. Friend of
Simon.
the family used to come round, drink all of our beers, and then we called him So Simon because he ended every sentence with so.
So.
What have you been up to this week? Oh, I've been at work, so.
But he also used. He also always used to like confirm his own sentence in the middle of it.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, we went there, we did." So
Yeah. It's
Like having a conversation with himself.
yeah. Oh,
I mean, that's
where you been? Oh, I've been up the shop. I have. So
It sounds like heavy insecurity.
Yeah.
To the point
Yeah.
where it's like, I don't even know if we did. I'll just make sure we did.
Yeah.
And then, just in case we didn't,
We'll leave it open.
Yeah.
there might be a bit more.
yeah, it sounds
that's
like
right.
he's convincing himself of his own lies.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I've just been up the shop. I have.
that are actually true.
So yeah.
I have maybe been up the shop, so I might not have been.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
It's like there's two halves of him. It's like, I've been up the shop. Yeah, I've been up the shop. Yeah, I've been up the shop. I have. So
That's it's a lot more of a Boston thing.
Is it?
Of repeating the beginning of the sentence at the end.
yeah.
I noticed a lot of our friends from Boston, they do that, but I think it's a bit of a Lincolnshire thing anyway.
Right.
But of going like, oh, got parked, didn't I? No, that didn't work. That's not right. I said that completely
Hang on.
wrong.
Yeah.
I did that, didn't I? Or
Yeah.
whatever. I did.
I did that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'm a big fan of that. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know.
What about you, Tal? Anything in this ballpark that?
Can't you see I'm busy over here producing?
Oh yeah, sorry, mate.
So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like little sentences that certain people string together that really wind me up, but then I remember that I can't talk properly half of the time anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we're trying to make a living out of talking properly, and we
Yeah.
fail miserably. You know, some mistake. Do you remember?
Do you remember? he remembered, Tim. Business stuck there,
I
innit?
remember I was at one of my mates' houses once, and it was John or Pump, and I can't remember what it was. It was when we was kids, and someone said something stupid. I can't remember what it was, and I think it was his mum turned around and went, "Hey, we talk proper in this house." I was like, "Oh, there's so many things wrong with that sentence," but okay.
Yeah, well, they're from up north.
They're from like Yorkshire, aren't they?
Yeah. My mum gets a real thick northern accent when she
Oh, I
gets
love
on the
your
phone.
mum's accent.
Oh,
I do a
it's
bit of
brilliant.
question of your mum.
Nah, Christian. Yeah, you do good, Christian. Yeah.
Come on,
Christian.
Come on, now, Christian. If you take the insulin.
Yeah. Give it some banana bread. Come on, go on now, Bob.
And the other one is James Hype, bitch.
Yeah.
She screamed that a lot.
Yeah,
one
she
night.
likes to do that when she's drunk.
You found that fun, didn't
Yeah.
she? Yeah.
Yeah.
James Hype bitch who does this dance a lot. Yeah. James
got-
Hype bitch.
She calls him James, doesn't she? It's James Hype,
James.
bitch.
Our James and his hype.
Yeah.
So
It's our Christian and our James Hype, bitch.
I think that's pretty cut and dry.
It's just, yeah, just
people
think-
with them annoying. I mean, the laughing's annoying,
Yeah.
and the so's annoying,
Yeah.
and people who don't talk the way you want them
I reckon
to.
in Utopia...
You're like, you were not programmed to do this.
In Utopia, you should just have it so that if it annoys you, you don't hear that bit. Your
Yeah.
brain like filters it out.
There's like a censorship.
You can just
thing.
turn it off.
do you reckon it's a nervous thing? Do you reckon that's what people do?
Gotta
gotta
be,
be.
innit?
So
Remember?
Yeah, send them.
Send 'em.
Fucking pits of hell. Pet peeves, good vibes.
Got a quick one for you.
Yeah.
It happened today, in fact, and it sent shivers down my body. So I was.
you woke up this morning and thought, oh, I can't go to work.
Yeah, I get over that.
I've not heard
That
it
day
called
today, though.
shivers down my body.
Shivers
before.
straight down my body. You know when like a spider runs on you and then it's not on you anymore, but if it's like the phantom spiders, you're like, oh, fucking get off.
Yeah.
Remember?
Shiver down your spine.
Yeah, down my body. Yeah. Anyway, it was quite cold as well, but that's here and all there, really.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
That's,
yeah.
Sorry, that's what?
What?
That's what?
That's what?
You said a minute ago, you said, but that's
Here and all there.
here nor there.
Here and all there. Yeah.
He done it again, hasn't he?
That's here nor there. Do you mean that's neither here nor there?
There's here and all there.
No. If it's here, it's here, isn't it?
It's here or over there?
Right, it's here nor there.
It's here, not there.
Here nor there. It's here, no, it's here nor
neither
there.
here.
Hey, it's near nor there.
It's neither
Near nor
here.
there? He's just seen a fucking ambulance. That's what it is.
Yeah, no.
Near nor there?
Near nor there. Anyway.
Near nor. Hello, mummy,
Yeah.
near nor.
Anyway, it's near nor there.
Come on, Christian, get out of the wheelbarrow.
Right, I don't even have a wheelbarrow anymore. Okay.
Got rid of that when I was
Sold it for a
14.
Nino.
Yeah. Anyway, I was walking down Summer's Day today, right? And it wasn't that summery, but I thought I'd put it in there.
It wasn't, that's a
Stop
lie.
worrying about the weather. We don't need the weather.
No, look, I
Tell
need to
us the
set the
fucking-
scene, alright? What was happening, right? It was a little bit overclouded, but it was alright.
Overclouded.
Yeah.
It was a little bit what?
Yeah, I like these clouds. A few too many. A bit overclouded.
It was a bit
It's a bit
overclouded.
overclouded today,
And to
isn't
be
it?
fair,
Less cloud.
it's integral to the story because I was looking at him, so I didn't see what happened. I kicked a fucking pigeon, man.
What?
I'm not even... Right, I was well fucking...
What? So because it was overclouded, you couldn't see, so you kicked a pigeon.
And then on my feet...
He was getting mad about the overcrowding of clouds.
I wasn't mad about it. I was at peace with it. It was fine. I was alright with it. But my head was not looking forward. I was looking up and my feet were walking and then I fucking yeeted a pigeon. It felt horrible. It was fucking proper booted it and it went fucking
Why
off
are you
like that.
walking with that much intent?
I'm not, I just knew where I was going. Like, and it was towards
So you
the
run
pigeon.
like Beckham taking
I
a
thought
fucking
it would
free
move.
kick.
I thought pigeons move, but they don't. They just get kicked in the fucking head.
Wow.
Do you only mean that the pigeon was already a bit lame?
Well, it's probably a bit shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just didn't see him.
One or the other, but yeah, I was like, ah, boff, and then as it connected, I was like, it's too late now, and this pigeon just flew off, and I was like, I proper kicked it, and I felt like a cunt, and I didn't like the feeling of it, as well. I can't imagine like punching someone or something.
Well,
I don't think I'd like it.
can you imagine a boot, essentially the size of you,
Yeah,
coming and just yeeting you?
I can. Because it happened, but in the opposite way. It was my fault.
Yeah.
I only had my loafers on, so I'm hoping it was all right, to be honest. But I didn't like the feeling of doing
It told
it.
me you was a prick.
And it did send shivers down my fucking body.
Yeah.
Everywhere. It was horrible.
you
Didn't tell
check
you
if
it was
it was
a prick.
alright
You've not even
afterwards?
seen that pigeon.
It did. When I come pick you up, it
No,
come round the
you've
corner.
not even
and said,
seen it.
Seen that
Yeah, 'cause
Christian? He's a prick.
No,
Holding his
listen.
sleeves upon his wings and going, I'm going to fucking
Yeah,
batter
like
him.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a gang of pigeons around the side of the bus station with all the hoods up. Like, yeah. I think
No,
one of them had a
what?
shiv.
You fucking full of shit, mate. Tell you what isn't full of shit, though. The day before, we had to put a note on a pair of trousers that said,
Not for pigeons.
not for pigeons, but the pigeon had it. Basically, it come in the shop and bled all over these shorts because it was fucking fucked up or whatever. It wasn't me, it was the day before.
You
I
sure they
didn't
weren't
hurt
sending
it.
you a message?
No, because it was the day before. I think marching through
Sending you a
time. I was
message.
going
That's
back.
like the pigeon equivalent of the horse head in the bed.
Yeah.
Come in
Also-
and bleed on your trousers.
Yeah, maybe it
That's
was.
what
But
they
yeah,
do.
we had to put, this did happen. Pigeon blood on shorts.
But you sold them anyway.
What? No? You didn't put them back?
Pigeon blood.
No,
There you go, mate.
yeah.
That'll be 40 quid for them shorts. Yeah, sorry about the pigeon blood. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What?
Fiver off.
Fiver.
You got a deal, mate, ain't you?
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be alright. Come out. Pigeon's probably hurt, but you know.
So pigeon just came
he's
in.
near or nor there.
It's here nor there.
Near the hill or there.
He might be. You don't know. You've not seen it. Don't make lies.
I had a pigeon come in my living room once.
Did they?
We stood watching.
Fuck off, come on.
Not like that. We
Shout
started
party.
watching telly, and it just we realised we didn't even see
Why
it
are
walk
you
in.
two so plagued by pigeons?
We just looked down, and there's a pigeon in the middle of the room. He was like, "Oh," and then went, "What the fuck?" And then it flew out.
You went, I thought we had a dog.
I was like, "What?" The funny thing was, the dog was laying on the floor. The dog didn't even realise it was there.
What? It's just there, like, right.
Yeah, he's just like, "Oh, what's happening?"
You ever picked a
Watching
pigeon up?
Geordie Shore, are we?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
You ever picked a pigeon up?
Yeah,
You have.
when they all start trying, you have to stop them flapping.
Nightmare, innit?
Yeah,
Horrible.
It's gross.
You always get in the shop and they fly around the shop and then.
Why?
So why? Because I don't know.
Is
I've
it you
asked him.
leaving wheat around?
What, wheat? I don't carry wheat anymore.
You look like a man who does anymore. It's all
We
the
had one
rice. It's the loose rice, isn't it?
That it's been a while
I
since
bet it
then,
is.
you know.
It's like Hansel and Gretel, isn't it?
Yeah, they
Nah,
follow you.
At least they had like crumbs of like what it was Hansel and Gretel house made out of desserts and that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like,
Fucking phenomenal.
We had one come into work
Dessert,
once, and then one of the drivers got his lad to come round with an air rifle and shot it, and then because we couldn't get it out of the warehouse, and then it dropped and was like flapping flapping around dying and stuff, so he just picked it up and just twisted its neck, but just pulled its head clean off. I was like, you're fucking savage, you,
That's
mate.
a brutal man.
Yeah, get it chopped.
Yeah.
Well, he cried off the kick.
He used to do bush beating a lot, so he knows what he's doing, but...
Yeah, but they don't fight back.
No, he twists him too hard and pulled his head off.
He's more of a felching man.
Yeah.
Sharpie.
What's a felch?
I did see a man bite a pigeon's head off as well, that was weird.
That man needed to go to prison.
Yeah.
Why's he done that?
Because I told him to. I was at his house and he turned up with a dead pigeon and he was holding it, his head was just flopping around. I went, I'll give you a quid if you bite his head off, and he just went... and then went...
What's that mean? When did that?
Tail's buckled. There's a joke that's gone straight over your head, both of your head, that I've made.
I don't know that.
Tail, that's all.
He knows a man that bit a pigeon's head.
Yeah, you do felching.
What is that?
Basically, we can't Google it.
You can.
We can't. Not if we want the show to
Felch.
stay. Yeah.
Like fencing.
Similar, yeah. Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
That's
You know what
alright.
felching is, don't you?
Think so.
It sounds like if farmers did fencing. We're going down felching
You're on the right line.
with the swords.
It's yeah, it's an act.
It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a real thing.
Is it closer to farming or sword play?
Probably sword
play. I
play.
guess you can kind of.
It starts with sword play.
Yeah,
What? With a... That's quite posh though, isn't it?
it's not a posh act. It's not a posh act.
Maybe talk about that after, shall
Let us
we?
know in the comments what felching is.
What do you think felching sounds like? It's got something to do with
The
swords.
trouble is, I know what the act is, but all I have in my head
Bit like that.
is what's his name with the cat off Harry Potter?
Oh,
Professor Felch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filch boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah. I just
What have you been
imagine-
doing, Mark?
Filch, not felch.
Yeah, yeah, but I still
Professor Felch.
Just think of him with his doing it to his cat.
Yeah, we doing my cat. Oh, Fudge, why are you not in bed, Potter?
Students out of bed! Students in the corridor! Fuck off, Felch! It's also like that Velcro, innit? Like Velcro. I can imagine that's a brand.
Feltro.
Velcro
Oh dear.
shoes for kids.
No, not
So
for kids.
what do you want? So
Right, I just don't like
don't
being forced
pigeons-
into kicking animals when I'm looking at the sky.
yeah, we can send that.
I don't think
Get rid of
anyone
all the-
forced you
all the
into
pigeons.
it.
Yeah, what?
I don't think anyone forced you into
The universe
it.
did, because I had me looking up and then my foot fucking automatically kicked the pigeon. I didn't mean to do it.
I'm really interested to see the intent of your walk that you were able to boot the pigeon.
You see
I feel
me
that-
walking about,
yeah,
haven't you?
but I've not seen not aggressive enough to just if anything come into contact with your foot, it would just fucking
He
get
yeeted it.
yeeted.
It was gone.
Like if that happened to me and I'm not often just staring at the sky, being mad at the amount of clouds in the sky.
Bad emotions in it. I was like,
But-
what, man?
If I was walking and the pigeon was there, I would more likely trip on it than anything.
Yeah, but you know, when your feet, they move forward, don't they? Like that.
Yeah, I know how walking
They
works,
walked into the
mate.
machine.
You've got to be walking with some conviction to do
I was
that.
going to get Haribos.
Well, he's walking. Well, you're
He's
two-stepping
marching
everywhere.
around like a German soldier.
Yeah.
He'd either kick it or stamp on it.
I'm glad I didn't step on it. I'm glad I prefer to kick it out of the way rather than squelch it where there is no way it can go other than to squish.
Imagine squishing a pigeon under your foot.
Don't want
I squished
to.
a mouse under my foot.
Did you?
Oh.
On purpose?
Yeah.
You horrible bastard.
Who's a mouse?
Why are you just asking us to leave?
Because I didn't try that actually. I should have tried that.
You say, could you get out, please?
Yeah.
Can we go back to your friend that bit
Why
a
don't you just
pigeon?
go, come here often? Come here often, dude?
No, I did it once and it just sort of went like that. And then did it again and his guts split across the kitchen floor.
Ah.
Could put a picture in if you want.
No, please
picture.
don't. I'd rather you didn't.
Why did he have the pigeon?
He found it on the road
Why did he pick it up?
because he brought it home.
Yeah. Why did he eat
Duh.
it? Yeah.
Because he had ferrets.
So he ate it.
No, so he thought
I've had
he
worms
did, he
once,
told me
is
he
it
ate
similar.
it's relatively fresh. So he's like, I'll take that back, and the ferrets will eat it. And it was I was holding it like that, and his head was just flopping around. And I went, "Oh, get quid if you bite his head off." And he just went, and then he got all feathers in his mouth. And it
Quid well earned, that is.
Yeah.
I didn't even give him it.
Do I know this man?
I'd have paid a quid
Yeah.
to see it. I'd have paid a quid for a ticket.
Big guy.
He watches the show as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I don't doubt he'll care. Big shout out, Dan.
Yeah,
Dan Nick, innit?
Oh, that would just make sense, actually, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Why are you doing it?
As soon as you say his name, it makes sense.
Yeah, I can imagine he did that. How's his
You can
suit?
see him doing it.
Yeah.
Well,
that's it. We'll give it that. I
all
don't like that.
pigeons have been shot.
All of them?
Yeah,
Every single one?
Won't get in his way then.
Yeah.
No, I don't want this.
You've killed all the pigeons now.
Pigeons. I don't
Kicked
like
one,
being,
killed the rest.
I don't like being automatically.
You've caused pigeon genocide.
pigeon
I
genocide.
just don't like being automatically violent to pigeons.
Well, just don't do that. I don't really think it's
Yeah, you
something
could
that
always
needs
just
to be
not do
addressed
it.
on our planet. I think it's
Oh,
just...
because I did it. I was like, fuck. And there was emotions after that. I was sad that I'd done it, and I was sad that, and I felt like I didn't
Did
like
you think,
kicking
fucking
it.
hell, I would have won the Rugby World Cup, Johnny Wilkinson style, had it been a rugby ball?
No, but it made some distance. Like, it kicked it near the road. I wasn't
And then it
near
got
the
hit by
road.
a car.
I wasn't overly near the road, to be honest. I just felt fucking bad
Where
about
was
doing
you
it.
walking?
What?
You're just in like the grass verge, like, oh, the clouds.
That's on the pavement. That's
Like
next to
trees
the
and
road.
running
Yeah,
through
you're
fields
not
of
even that
wheat.
close to the road.
Yeah, not really.
There's not much. How big's the pavement? Because there's not much give, is there? If you're on the pavement
That's going
next
down
to the
the high
road,
street.
and also saying I'm not very close to the road.
I was going down the high street, so it was I could see the road, but it was over there. But they had to go around the corner.
I don't even know why I ask these questions
Round the
anymore.
corner.
I don't know why do I ask the question?
You know, it's round the
Because
corner.
I never get any real answers, do I?
It's round the corner.
It's,
Round the corner.
it's in or there.
On a over what was it? Over clouded summer's day.
Overclouded,
Do you
summer's day.
remember?
Violent day for me.
I hate it when it's
Pigeons.
overclouded.
I've got one little sneaky pet peeve. Just
Well, cool, no one cares. Move on.
why being like this?
this-
I'm
Space up,
joking. What you got?
Getting, and we experienced this the other day.
Yeah.
Cellular data. Why is that still a thing?
I don't know what any of the numbers mean.
So I just realised what you meant. Yeah.
They get
I was
H
trying to work
and
out what
G.
your cellular data
I
was.
think it was your. I don't know if it's an Android thing or an O2 thing.
Yeah,
or what.
you get H plus, 3G,
I
4G.
don't get H on mine. I'm on Vodafone.
You don't get
okay.
H, you get H plus.
I get H plus
What does that
usually.
mean? What's the plus?
I don't fucking know.
Is that X?
What a bloke who I worked with a few years back thought that E meant emergency internet.
Oh,
For if you really needed it, it would let you have it.
Wow.
Just like, why is it giving it me? I'm only looking it up.
He's like, no, it's for like if you need to desperately get on the internet. I'm like, what circumstances?
Why would you
is
need to do that?
How does it know
Like
this?
to Google the fire department number or something.
What's the number for 999?
Did you not ask him? It's like, well, when you had E, was you in an emergency, or was he just like?
No, it was like he thought that it was like the signal's really bad, but if you really need to, you can use the emergency internet.
It's nice of him, isn't it?
It is good of him.
It's very slow.
Yeah.
but you know.
My biggest thing is I don't get that when you get 3G now, it doesn't work. But when we had 3G, it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't get
It
it.
slows
WAP.
down, doesn't it?
Oh, WAP. Wet ass pussy.
Yeah. It was a good song as well.
Yeah.
We're talking about mobiles, Jack.
Yeah.
You remember WAP? Was you about on WAP?
No.
Where it was like
It's like the
where
first
it was
ever
the
phone
first ever
internet,
version
wasn't
of mobile internet, and it took about 3 days for one page to load, and there wasn't like mobile websites like there are now. It was like the actual website, but the coding was all weird.
It was
you
just
was
really
like-
small.
It loaded up the whole of it, like
I'm
what
on
you
the
would see
internet.
on a computer, but on a tiny screen. Yeah.
The first thing I remember was when
The 25th
out-
night of September.
Yeah.
It's coming out of my mum's womb.
No, I don't remember that wet ass pussy. But anyway,
Oh, you went here first, Maxine.
Yeah.
I imagine it was. Or else it would have been horrifically painful.
Oh, imagine that. I'm here, Mum.
I heard your head was that big when
it's
you
why
was
I've got
born.
slitty eyes, isn't it?
No.
Steer away. Steer away.
Keep going.
No, I've got slitty
No,
eyes.
keep going.
That's nothing
Keep
to do
going.
with nothing. That's just my
genetics, right?
Just shut up and keep going.
Aerodynamic. The first thing I
going.
remember
Yeah.
is when this like flip phone came out, and I was like, you can get a video call on it, and I thought it was like MI6 shit. I was like,
Yes. I had
see
an,
it through
I had an
the
LG
phone
phone that
in
I
the
got off a
future.
dad, and you could rotate the camera to face that way or to face towards you.
fucking
Spin it around.
Yeah.
So you could hold the flip phone like that and then just go.
I
camera
had
faces you.
Samsung one.
No, I think it's LG.
That with the camera in the middle, and you could, and then it would come over you.
Oh,
Say
that was
hello.
sick.
Yeah.
It had the Matrix advert when it came out, and it was like advertised by T-Mobile. Like,
They're EE now, aren't they? T-Mobile and Orange.
I think they were bought up. Yeah, Orange was
Orange,
bought up.
I forgot about Orange.
Orange
it's
and
a box,
T-Mobile
right?
merged and became
EE.
I think T-Mobile's still going actually because they still have the ads in the Super Bowl, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah. So I think it's still definitely a company in
Dunno.
the States.
I know Orange and T-Mobile definitely,
Combined.
either combined or they were using each other's things.
Yeah. Because it was like, it's best coverage
You
ever.
don't hear
isn't
about 3 no more. That's still a thing as well.
Is it?
That's what I'm on.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on 3.
Oh, you're a fucking. Can I have a top-up voucher?
Yeah.
No, it's a contract.
That's what I think when I think of 3. You're like, you can still go into the
Remember
corner
we used to
shop
get
and
them
go,
vouchers
can I
and
have
then
a voucher, please?
put the code in.
Ring up and get 4215. I've got £5 now. I can do fucking 50 texts.
Yeah.
I think 3 was the one that I remembered when it was like, come out, you could do a video call.
Probably.
It's the international.
That's the
You got that
screen.
for telephone. and
That's the numbers, and that's the screen.
Got that for typing and that for video call.
Yeah. Can do more than my phone.
Macaton, I think, innit?
Macaton, yeah. For 3 mobile first phone.
Like, he was disgusted, and then he registered what. It was.
Macaton. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, fucking in the night garden.
No, that's Eagle Piggle.
That's my fact.
You're thinking of the bloody Ninky Nonk.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
My heart's
Stay away
skipping
from
a beat
that.
then.
That's the Ninky Nonk, isn't it?
You can't call them that.
No. Oh, off the night garden.
Not your fault you're a ninky non, is it?
No, they're really called.
Don't.
What is that? Is the Ninky Nonk a train or a car?
It's train.
It's got like 4 wheels apiece, so surely it's a load of cars linked together.
But a train has quite a lot of wheels, doesn't
And
it?
they're called train cars, aren't they?
Yeah.
They didn't still have like little car though, don't they?
Can we stop saying that?
No, it's all
Oh,
CBeebies, man.
See,
That's just your brain making it bad.
I know.
That's you,
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
That's all you.
Just every time you go to say it, the pair of you, my heart skips a fucking beat.
Okay, so what are we getting rid of?
The ninky nonk.
See, that's you. That's nothing to do with me.
Yeah, Edge Internet. I can't believe it was an actual thing and it's still a thing now. There's no fucking need for it. Good cellular data everywhere in Utopia.
Yes.
Yes,
I'll pay for
please.
that. Yeah?
Don't give no.
There's no way you can't get signal.
Signal.
What do
Yeah.
people think 5G is brain cancer or something? Or
Yeah, but
gives-
no, bring that on. We'll have a mouthful of that.
There we go on that.
A
Yeah.
mouthful of brain cancer.
Yeah, have a mouthful of that.
I'll have 1
Big old
tablespoon, please.
spoonful.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it's
Slurp
like
down
what
your
do-
brain
Do you reckon
cancer.
it's like jelly?
What, brain cancer?
Yeah, I reckon it's like hard, like eating a testicle.
I imagine it's like chopped nuts.
Do you reckon radiation vibrates? Like, do you feel it?
I don't think so.
I'm glad you answered. There's been a long pause there. What
I don't think
the fuck
so.
are you on about now?
No, brain cancer, radiation, and that.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it vibrates when you feel it? Like, you know, just loads of it, radiation, smashed it.
It's not like a microwave, Sharpie.
Tell to sort him out.
Tell me.
It's not like a microwave. So microwaves, obviously, they excite atoms, make them vibrate faster, and that's why they heat up.
Yeah, they go,
Yeah,
new
which would
GTA
get
6
him
coming
all
out.
worked up, so there's a lot of words that would get him. You would have a general erection off that.
Oh, what on?
Them words.
It depends
Yeah.
on someone's day.
They excite the
when,
atoms because they go, oh, look, GTA 6 is
and
coming
they
out
create
soon.
friction.
And then all the atoms go,
yeah.
woo!
But I imagine if someone blasted a load of gamma radiation at you, right, in your front fucking your schmoggins, I think I would feel like it might vibrate.
Not
a
your
bit.
back schmoggins.
Yeah.
Only if it's in your front schmoggins. What the fuck's a schmoggin?
One of these, isn't it? Whee!
Like Professor Quill. He had 2 schmoggins, didn't
Everyone's broken.
he? Professor Quill.
in the dungeon.
Yeah, troll. That was his front schmoggins, wasn't it? And then he took his thing off
Yeah, the
and
back
got the back
wings,
schmoggins
innit? Yeah.
out.
I just
Stop
think
covering up your schmoggins.
I'm sorry.
I think it's vibrate.
It's my front one though.
Yeah.
Keep my back one covered at all times.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Keep it warm.
So what?
You've always got a hat on, are you Professor Quill?
No.
Show us your back schmoggins.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Oh no, you don't have a head there.
Or much hair.
You don't have a back schmoggins. You're good.
No, no back schmoggins.
Is that like felching? Is it back schmoggins?
Can't felch on a back
Felch out your back
schmoggins.
schmoggins.
I don't want whatever that is.
I don't want whatever that is.
None of that sounds nice.
No,
You don't want to get your back schmoggins felched.
I feel like that's on like black market or some shit. Like that's on illegal places.
That's on a password protected porn.
Yeah.
So, should we just have a break, or we're gonna get down this thing of the radiation?
No, let's just have
I
a
don't
break.
have the knowledge
think.
to go down it. I just wondered if it vibrated.
The long and short of it is no. No, it doesn't.
We'll put maybe.
We'll put
We'll put maybe on that.
3 people have said no. We'll put maybe.
Show you smoggins. Right.
Show your schmoggins. I'll punch you right in your front schmoggins. I'm going to punch you right in your front
End it with
schmoggins in a
bloody
minute.
brain cancer.
Utopia Project.
Hello everybody, we're here to tell you about our little sponsor. The Utopia Project is sponsored by Rafe Energy. Rafe is a powdered energy formula and it's a healthy alternative for your generic canned energy drinks. In it, Jack?
Certainly is.
Yeah.
It's naturally flavoured and packed with B vitamins, antioxidants and amino acids. They're what you need.
They
Yeah.
are.
Their special formula delivers its energy kick of evenly, not eventually, to eliminate
naturally.
to eliminate jitters, keeping you in control. Talk about your thoughts and favourites.
No, that's part. We've got to talk now about what do you...
Right.
Jack, what?
Yeah.
Just shut up. What do you...
Do you want me to show you how I do it? We know last week I had the mango one.
Yeah.
The mango one was well good. Tasted, that's legit. Tasted really nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some more because it was really good. And it doesn't like make you feel just like mad mental. It just makes you like
a
not want to go
mellow-
sleep right now.
Yeah.
It's good.
My favourite, I enjoyed, I had a cola one. And as you know, I'm a cola fiend. Coca-Cola fiend.
Yeah.
And I actually quite enjoyed that one. It's
Yeah.
a bit like a good, you know, like the American cola.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh,
Like cola
yeah, boy.
bottles in a drink.
Did try the pear drop one earlier. That's like makes your ears sing a little bit. It's
Yeah.
quite good.
Yeah.
People like sour things.
I
might
had
like
the
that.
porn star martini one, didn't it? And it
Yeah.
tasted like I was on a mad tea. It was good. It was tasty and had energy, and then I didn't go up like I do on coffee and then crash and then have a breakdown. It let me just go on this level.
Yeah.
And I thought that's what
Just
I
gives
want.
you the boost, doesn't
Yeah, it was
without
nice.
it being full of pop.
Yeah, I had one a bit late last week, and I was in bed, but it wasn't like, you know, when you like feel like your head's gonna pop. I was like, well, I'm just awake,
Yeah.
so I'll wait for a bit before I go to bed.
Yeah, so just don't have it before bed.
Yeah, that's just my own stupid
silly
fault.
idea.
Don't be silly,
Oh, I'm
Billy. Yeah.
tired now. I'm going to go to bed. I'll have a rave.
Yeah.
They've got shit tons of flavours. They've got at least
Yeah.
loads of flavours. Loads of them.
And if you're unsure, go on the website and have a look on www.rafeenergy.com. They even do sample packs and shakers. They do like quite a lot of cool merch as well.
Yeah.
If you want 10% off, use the code UtopiaPod. I said that right, I know. I read that right on the
Yeah,
screen
that's
there.
the one.
Utopia Pod
Pod.
for 10% off. You can tell them Utopia sent me. All right.
Yeah.
For some energy.
Yeah. So
Get a little cheeky little bit of discount there.
yeah,
It's
lovely.
actually good. I actually genuinely don't want to shout about this. It's good.
It is nice, and the shaker has a spoiler on it like a car, and
Yeah.
that's fun.
And you're gonna hang it up next to your coat, so you, don't forget it on the
you
way
can
out.
hang around it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look the coolest kid in the block.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Join the cult. Drink Rafe.
Life.
Yeah, buddy. Energy.
And we're in the newsroom. Do you
Yeah,
want
we
to
are.
off the screen, Tal? My script. no, you can put it back on now. I took it off the.
Now it's
I took
off your
there we go. Right, yeah. We're in the newsroom. This week, Paul McCartney mocked fellow old fart Bruce Springsteen at the Ivor Novello Awards, and he said, "You're shit, mate." P Diddy's career is officially fucked after assault charges, and Paula Venables is still denying that she has completely fucked over the Postal Service and its employees. But here's Jack with the alternative news headline.
There it is. I should have sent this.
Tal hasn't opened it yet, has he?
It's alright, we're nearly there.
Nearly there.
We're
nearly
there.
Nearly there.
Are we getting it up? Get it up.
There we go. Go on, Jack. Take it away with the alternative news headline.
I've written some down this time, so we'll see if it works. And fierce debate at Argos headquarters today as they can't decide which picture to use on the advert for their new range of melon protection. Hi, my name is Keith, and join me as Panorama investigates Tokyo's claims that they don't have water, even though we turned up and found a whole lake. This is a reminder of the time we had to stand in them stupid fucking spots on the ground and sanitise our hands for absolutely no reason, because, yeah, that happened. Safety concerns. No, sorry. Live coverage of events at Sharpie's house after he tried to melt one bar of chocolate. Safety concerns have also been raised after the white chocolate he ordered for his new business venture spilled out into the River Trent. Turns out it was less of a business idea and more of a dictatorship regime. China was concerned after a woman turned up and coughed once. So they just escorted her back to from whence she came. And then, which one of you fucks had a shit and didn't flush it? It was fucking one of us. And then we come over and we're like, I bet it was fucking that guy with the camera. I'll tell you, hello.
Thank you, Jack.
No problem.
Lovely stuff. That's the alternative news. But we need to get a jingle for this.
Yeah.
You can take my script off now, Tal, and bring up the weapon of the week.
Weapon of the week.
Do a song for weapon of the week.
It's weapon of the week.
Do you want to use your
Weapon of the
microphone?
week. What?
Do you want to use your microphone?
No, weapon of the week. It's the prick art that we think's awful.
And this week, it is, of course, it was easy pickings, wasn't it? It's not Jack.
It's me.
It's not Jack. Take that away. I mean, it's a given that he's our personal weapon of the week, but the actual weapon of the week this week is obviously Rishi Sunak himself, who announced the old Jenny Lex, didn't he? He went out and said, "Oh, right, we're having a fucking Jenny Lex."
Look at that brave soul.
The fucking idiot didn't take a fucking umbrella, so he's just stood there at the plinth outside Downing Street, just getting piss wet through, and he's like, I can be trusted to run the country. Honestly, put your faith in me.
PR stump.
Absolutely fucking
PR stump.
Yeah.
No umbrella. I'm wet and sad. Please don't be mad at me.
did a rap.
Yeah. He's
All you motherfuckers in the 10 Downing Street, put your hands up and sing with me.
Put your hands up if you want wet meat.
He's a fucking absolute weapon. I mean, he's a weapon as standard, right? Yeah. But the fact that he stood there in the fucking rain, and the best thing was he got completely mugged off, because if you watch the interview, in the background, someone is at the gates blasting "Things Can Only Get Better," which was the Labour Party's like theme song when Blair was in.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So he's there going, "Oh, we're going to have a general election, blah blah blah," and in the background all you can hear is "Things can only get better, can only get better."
I feel like they could get worse.
Yes, most certainly. But yeah, so like someone from Labour was obviously trolling him anyway, and he was in the rain outside his house. He could have stood inside the door of his own house. Like he's not gone out anywhere.
But then
really.
people will be like, "Look at him!" You know, when people are dying and you're warm inside, but he's come out and gone, "I'm wet as well."
He's he's a flannel.
Yeah. So what does it mean then? We're going to decide whether or not Blue Tars are in or someone else. Is that what
it's Blues versus Reds, isn't it? Man U versus Man City.
Yeah.
Who do you reckon?
I reckon it's going to be a Labour whitewash, I think.
Well, yeah, well,
they're the only other
history
people,
dictates that Labour will get in. They'll be given like a year. They were like, "You fucked it up." And they won't give a shit about any of what's happened over the last fucking.
Yeah.
How long Labour been in? 12 years or something daft now?
Tories.
Something like that, innit?
It's about 10 years.
Yeah. The fact that they've done 10 years of damage, they'll go, "Well, you got 6 months to fix it."
Yeah, you haven't fixed it immediately, so it's your fault.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I'm very much of the impression that Labour is very much just red, Tory but red at this point.
all the same people.
It's all a bit fucked. There should be a revolution. Huzzah.
Just quickly, did you see also the interview that he did? Because they've commenced the like strategic.
What are them?
What's the thing where you go for votes?
Quarter schmoggins.
Actually,
Yeah.
Quarter schmoggins.
One
No,
quarter schmoggins.
campaign. Their
It's
campaign.
similar, yeah.
They've commenced their like voting campaign, haven't they? Election campaign. That's the word I'm looking for. And he went to an interview. He went to an interview at this factory, and there's all these people, workers, stood there wearing high vises and stuff. And he goes, "All right, it's time for some questions now. Let's get some questions from the public. If you want to put your hands up if you've got a question." A load of people put their hands up. He goes, "Right, let's go you there, and then we'll come over to you here." And the two people he picked out was two Tory MPs in high vis jackets, and they both asked him questions.
Blimey.
And then someone went, "Oh, it's funny you should say that." And there was basically like, "We really love the Tory party, and what are you going to do to continue making it better, even though you have done such a good job already?" Like, they basically might as well have said that. And the bloke, the guy just taking a piss out of him was like, "It's funny you should ask these members of the public, because that's the MP for East Riding, and that's the MP for such and such a place." And it's like comes up with their MP pictures next to it, and it's like, yeah, odd members of the public, that isn't it?
Funny that.
Yeah,
Fucking little
Bit odd,
bastards.
isn't it?
yeah.
The best video,
odd,
the
isn't
best,
it?
the best video.
That's mad. That.
The best video of Rishi I've seen, well, and arguably the worst, is one where he's in a very rich area and he's going, "We're going to take all the money back from the poor people and give it back to this area."
Yes.
And he
what he
just
said?
realises on camera.
Yeah.
Wow.
He
he's
said,
saying
"Oh, we're
that
going to
all
take
the
the money up away from all the poor people that don't need it, so we're going to get it back where it belongs, in your guys' pockets."
Genuine.
Yeah.
And he's allowed to still.
I mean,
be
look at
alive.
him. He's in the fucking rain. He's a man who can afford several umbrellas.
Yeah, and still looks
He could
like
employ someone all year round to be an umbrella wrangler.
he's got all that money.
And just be
He's
there.
got all that money. He's Prime Minister of the UK, and he still looks like that geezer off Flushed Away.
I thought he looks like Remy off Ratatouille.
Yeah, basically,
You
yeah.
can just see him on
They're
top.
like cousins anyway,
Yeah. He is a fucking rat. Fucking hate. Fuck the Tories. Anyway, should we get on to something a bit more fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, what is it time for, Sharpie?
It's time for a bit of ridiculous news.
Did a good job there, mate. Well done.
It's the ridiculous news. It's stupid and it's been in the news.
What we got?
Old stories from around the world. They're here for us to review. What we got? Zeros,
don't know if you can actually watch this part
weirdos, we've got a few.
Quite funny.
I read them all the time.
Ridiculous news.
Every time it plays through, I read them all.
Ridiculous news, Sharpie. Take it away.
Right, what we've got happening this week. So, in Mexico, fire breather fights off marauding mariachis and turf war over tips. The bizarre fight, apparently over the rights to perform at a lucrative street corner, saw the fire breather turn the tables on his attackers. Security camera footage of the bizarre fight shows one of the mariachis chasing the fire breather, placing him in a headlock before punching him multiple times as traffic on a busy street stops. The fire breather is then seen on the pavement as five of the band kick and punch him in front of a taco restaurant named El Inferno, Morelia, west of the capital, Mexico City, on Sunday. But the tables have turned as the man starts throwing fire at the musicians. The mariachis.
He's like Bowser.
Most dressed in traditional white shirts and black trousers, some carrying guitars, and then seen running away, several of them in flames. They quickly take off their burning clothes, and one is even seen rolling on the ground to extinguish the flames. None of the players returned to the fight. It is believed the battle was over the right to perform and generate tips at a sought-after spot.
Okay.
Mariachis versus fucking fire breathers.
I think just the fact that they're fighting outside El Inferno,
it's great,
he's breathing fire at
I just like the
people.
fact, it's like, you know what? I've done this for a long time now. I best put it to some fucking weaponry use.
Yeah.
And he's fucking started giving it rabiggins.
He's like, all right, well, we'll have a battle of talents, and they've gone set fire to him, and they've just gone.
So, out of all entertainment acts, including circus and musicians, what would be your weapon of choice from weapons that aren't particularly weapons.
Well, taking a leaf straight out of James Acaster's book, the Chris Stingle's got to be up there, hasn't it?
Yes.
I've not seen a show with Chris Stingles though. Like,
Fire
who's
and
presenting it
spikes.
goes,
Have you not seen the buskers on the corner of the high street? They just sit there holding a Chris Stingle going, I can hold this. Like that.
stabbing into the ransom. Like, look how powerful that is.
So you want like street performers buskers. I want, the guy who he's it's done with a trick of the metal and he's like floating on one hand.
Yeah.
I feel like they could pick that bass up and beat the shit out of someone.
I think it'd be
See,
heavy
I
though.
think I would put my money on one thing you got to think: safety in numbers, isn't there? What is there in numbers out of street performers?
What's that?
The obvious one:
Crackheads.
Native American panpipe bands.
Yeah, that
They're banging though. I love
I see
them.
one of them
one. Do you ever have a little
ages.
stop in town when they come out and they're I often stop and have a watch just because I feel like I need to sort of pay more respect
Yeah.
to the Native
You're not sure of your
Americans.
heritage, so you
I'm
might
not
as
sure.
well
I've got a
come
lot of
on.
Native American tattoos.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
find it mesmerising.
They
as
do
well.
all them Native American cover songs, such as Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Sharpie's there outside Boots when they're doing performance going, I'm home. I'm home, boys.
I do stand and watch it out of respect for a bit. I don't know why, but I just like I need to stop and just embrace you for a bit.
One thing we must do to fight the fight for the power of the reserve
Aye.
is panpipe songs on Lincoln High Street.
See, for me, I'd just have them juggling clubs, but waited to beat the shit out of people with,
Yeah,
just like that. No fucking about.
yeah.
I've had fun.
Well, just keep talking while Chunk just does a panpipe
I was doing it in the background.
I'm sorry, but are they filming the Mexican version of the Pick of Destiny by any chance?
I've not seen
It looks like he's got a
Destiny.
big flaming guitar.
I'm sure that
There's
guitar
a
is probably on
mariachi
fire.
band and then some person that's playing with fire that could be Satan. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like they're doing the Beelzebub song,
Yeah.
but in Mexican.
What
This
I
isn't
don't
the
get
greatest
is, right,
music video in the world. That was just a tribute.
What I'm confused with this street corner, right? Okay. What,
It's
in
where
Mexico?
one street meets
Yeah,
another.
Yeah, got that one. Good.
There we go. Is that cleared it up for you?
Yeah, in Mexico, is it right? You can either have fire breathing or mariachi band.
No, it's the spot of busking.
Yeah.
So they won't do it together. I mean, if
don't-
they
you don't
could
busk-
do that. That could be combined.
You don't busk too close together.
No. There's a lot of turf wars in Lincoln alone.
Is there?
Yeah.
People always want the bit where the bridge is outside Primark.
Yeah, that's
a good spot.
The spot. That and then outside of House of Fraser
Yes.
is the two big.
Oh, so
the
it's 'cause if
best,
you're singing,
most
you
lucrative.
can't. Yeah.
And also, I think as well, the cenotaph is one as well.
Yes.
Them three spots are like the.
I kind of get it for music because obviously you know it'd be too much sort of you wouldn't be able to tune in on one person. But I think these guys should
They
just
could have
team up.
combined that into
They
a-
could team up into
Think like the
flamethrowing
Avengers of
mariachi.
buskers.
Yeah,
can't
isn't
they?
it? Like while they fighting, just say right, these are all our tips now. Like,
Do
fucking hell.
do you know Firestarter mariachi band?
Yeah.
Do you know any
Let me
prodigy?
learn you. Yeah. They could do that, and now there's probably loads of them have died and stuff.
Yeah, we do know Firestarter. We've been practicing.
What's
So when you
the casualties?
Yes, there was casualties.
This ridiculous news is taking a turn.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's real life news though.
Yeah.
Supposedly, where's it gone? Hang on.
supposedly,
I missed one. Yeah, people died. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry about news.
Sorry about the news.
How
many?
What?
Was it burnt to death?
Like 9 people.
9!
I'm going to quiet my schmoggins.
Turning off my schmoggins.
It was light-hearted until I read that. Never forget you have another page. Don't need to read that. No. Anyway, ridiculous news.
Ridiculous news.
It's a bit sad. Sorry,
Well, we have to
Brendan.
decide whether they're heroes or zeros, but most of them are dead.
I think zeros grow up.
Yeah.
Bye. No, I think they're heroes. I mean, the geezer was trying to fight fire with
Mariachi.
guitar, with mariachi.
It
That
didn't
common
work.
phrase,
It didn't
yeah.
work.
No,
That's
it
why
didn't
whenever the
work.
firefighters come up, there's a big blazing fire, ass on fire, and then this fucking truck screams and go, wah, 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 wah. And then all these geezers get out and they go, don't worry, we will handle this. And da, 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 Hey!
Yeah, that's it.
Fire's gone.
Fire's gone.
out.
Sorted.
Fucking man.
Oh, thank you, mariachi band.
Man, you saved my life.
Saving my life and some of my house.
Lovely.
Right, so there's zeros then. They're all dead
heroes.
idiots. They're not heroes, are they?
Why?
How are they heroes?
That's fantastic. That
the
they
heroes
do
for
that.
providing a story like that.
Yeah.
That does end in tragedy, but
Yeah, for some of them, yeah.
I think, why didn't you scrap about it? Just like, you have the morning, we have the afternoon.
yeah. All work together, like you say. It's not
Yeah.
like there's two rival mariachi bands.
Yeah.
Producer Tal, thoughts? Yes, I have them.
Yeah, there's a few there. I could mention a couple. Like, I quite like Snickers. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I've currently got a can of Fanta Fruit Twist. That's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of them are food related. So yeah.
All right, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
We'll skip over that then. But thanks.
You could
thanks for the input.
do a mariachi performance, but imagine mariachi performance, but with fire.
Yeah, was you here 5 minutes ago? You remember?
You remember?
Yeah.
You remember? It was a nice summer's
summer's
day.
That's what I mean.
Overclouded.
Well,
me and Sharpie had a
overclouded.
conversation about
Yeah,
how it'd be
yeah.
if they combined.
Yeah. They should all just talk with their French moggins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had an idea. They could just do it with fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a
Mariachi
good
band
idea.
with fire.
Yeah.
It's a good idea, that
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tal, why didn't we think of that?
Many people died.
Many people died.
It's not funny,
Should we
is
move
it?
on to this week's main story?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on
Well,
then.
boys, do you know what's bloody happened? Bloody your favourite ever, Sean Kingston, has been arrested in California.
Oh, Mr. Yahweh, two
He's
beautiful girls.
Yeah, he got his house raided and him and his mum was arrested. And do you know why?
Why?
Because he blagged a huge TV and sound system company and said, right, you give me it for like not a lot of money, install it for nothing, and I'll pay you, but also I'll sort you out videos of Justin Bieber. And we'll say that it's really
Sort
good.
you out videos.
That's
of
what he
Justin
said. He
Bieber.
was like, I'll get a video with Justin Bieber, and we'll say that this system's really good, and then he just didn't pay his bill or like sort him out a video of
Oh,
Justin
so you're
Bieber.
saying we'll get it to promote it.
Yeah,
and
I'll promote it,
all
blah, blah, blah. Got this big fuck off, like 140-inch telly put in and sound system. And
Oh, Tal's doing his zoom.
Tal's zooming in.
Inappropriate zooming.
Whee. Yeah, so they're suing him, but they raided his house and his mum's somehow in on it.
Hang on, how did the TV company have a SWAT team?
No, right.
Move, get the telly.
No,
TV SWAT.
no, he's been arrested on fraud charges, basically.
Ah,
So,
okay.
like, there's
They
loads
shoot,
of-
but they don't shoot bullets. They just fire finance agreements at people.
sign that, pow, pow. So yeah, they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you reckon he'd not go to prison for that, would he? Or would he?
I very much doubt it.
This is America.
yeah. All right, Childish Gambino.
Yeah. This is America. Wow, wow.
I was going to ask you if one of us, our houses was raided and we was arrested. What would be your suspicion as to what it was? Don't go for the obvious of nonsense.
What do you mean? As in, why do you think?
If you got a phone call,
Yeah.
Sharpie's been raided.
Yeah.
He's been arrested.
Yeah.
You need to go down to the police station and pay for bail or whatever.
Drugs.
It wouldn't. It'd be robbing. Wouldn't it?
All of
Off his back, man.
Tesco. All of Tesco's is
When did
nanas.
he come in?
Robin.
Robin.
As in Batman and Robin.
Jokes.
Yeah,
Good at
fucking
that.
comedy.
Clever.
Yeah.
All of Tesco's is nanas.
Yeah.
Turns out his house is stockpiled with
Allegedly.
nanas. Allegedly.
I only say these things for comedic purposes.
Yeah.
Not comedic purposes. Comedic.
Yeah.
Comedic. Comedic.
So yours would be for Robin.
He's either theft or drugs
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, probably.
What about myself? Come on, boys. You can work together with that.
Illegally large amounts of goop smuggled in from Colombia.
Colombian goop.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of that.
High grade goop.
I'm a goop
I
salesman.
think you'd be quarantined.
Yeah.
Quarantined?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, just like, oh, you might breed.
We can't we can't identify the scoop, so we've just locked it
I
off.
feel like it'll be, when they find an unexploded World War II bomb.
Nah.
Unexploded World War junk.
Turns out it was just the Gulf starting.
embezzlement and tax evasion.
No, allegedly. Allegedly. HMRC, I paid my bills.
But I think you would go through all that and then you'd end up with like a Netflix documentary and have loads of money.
Like The Wolf of Wall Street, but real shit.
Have you seen How to Make Money Online Drugs Fast? That
No,
program?
how to sell drugs online
Yeah,
fast.
that one, yeah.
How to make money online, drugs fast.
Yeah.
You don't need that one. Yeah. Need less words, get fast.
Oh no! Actually, I just thought of one for you.
What?
I reckon you like a whole. With you saying Netflix documentary. Remember Fire Festival?
Yeah?
I reckon that'd be you.
Me?
You've done like a fraudulent event or something.
How dare you?
How
bloody dare you?
Yeah.
You act like I'm some sort of Del boy that always has to get rich.
Oh, they've arrested Chung. It'd be another one of his fucking cons, wouldn't it?
Another scheme.
Another scheme.
Another fucking
Bloody
scheme.
crafty, swiny little bastard.
You see, I struggle with what you would be, other than the obvious nonsense.
It's the hot baths.
The hot baths.
What's wrong with the hot baths, man?
It's too hot. He's
I measured my bath. I got a picture with a thermometer in it.
Suspected volcano at his house.
It's global warming.
Yeah.
Global warming.
I
It's
think
just
you'd
like
be in a police chase, but you wouldn't know you was.
I didn't realise I wasn't stopping.
Right, we're losing the point here. Like, why the house has been raided and he's been arrested.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't raid the house and arrest him because he was in a police chase and he didn't know he was.
Or it's no, I'll tell you why you get arrested, because he'd look like that Santa Claus guy that looks like you that did get arrested. Do you remember the photo?
Yeah,
He was
my
an
real
monster,
dad.
Something like that, yeah. There was a photo with Jack, where he wasn't Jack, it was someone that looked
It was me.
very similar to Jack.
Legit.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that's me from the future.
It was great.
I'm deadly serious.
See if we can find a photo and put it in.
I shit you not, whoever this bloke is, I reckon he is
the
my.
eyes.
Who's the geezer off Terminator?
John Connor.
He's
You're
my
Jack
John
Connor.
He's my John Connor.
Jack Connor.
I'm sure he is. I've come from the future to save you from yourself.
Are you sick?
Yeah.
I need your gloves, your Chinese cartons, and
They can't have it. It's my picking sauce.
and your Santa suit. What was he in trouble for?
I think it was like theft or
Was
something.
it fraud?
Yeah, something like that. I
You
don't know.
got him involved with that.
But it was it was hauntingly like you.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't tell that it wasn't like.
It was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I assume it might be edited up there, so if I just do that.
It is, yeah. So we'll try and find the photo and put
Yeah.
it in. But for reference, you got tagged by a few people online, didn't you? So it was on like a crime watching. Do you know about this, Tal?
I've seen
Vaguely.
the picture. He did
Yeah.
show it me. Yeah.
So it's So
God.
basically, it was online. It was someone who was arrested for whatever. He was dressed as Santa,
Yeah.
or he looked a bit like Santa.
He did.
Santa, I don't know whether he actually
It looked
was
like
Santa.
Jack if he put a disguise on.
Yeah, and it came up on my Facebook.
It looked like real life Biggleswade.
Yeah, I was in I was in the bath, right, scrolling on my phone, and then it come up like so and so has tagged Jack, and I was like, oh, that's a strange photo of Jack. I thought you'd used like old Booth. Do you remember that? Yeah, Fat Booth and old
Oldify
Booth.
me.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Jack's gonna look like that. Oh, no, that's what? Hold on. And then I was like, well, no, but that's fake. And then I was like, it was on like Cambridgeshire Police or something, wasn't it? And I was like, that's is that Jack? Has he been like moonlighting as an evil Santa?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, nobody's seen him since, have they?
no.
Just saying.
It was just weird.
Just saying.
So yeah, being an evil Santa.
I got found out and now nobody's seen it. Nobody's seen him again.
I think Jack's more likely to be like someone who's like he's stolen vast amounts of illegal cheese.
Like
Like really like.
I can imagine
Banned cheese.
When the stealing got bad and they used to put cheese with security tags on.
No, I can imagine you going to some sort of wine tasting or something when you're on holiday and whatnot, and be like, "Hey, Jack, come. So this cheese here, it's not legal, but the taste is phenomenal. You try it, you be like, oh yeah, I love that. I love
This
that.
cheese is
And
not
you'll be like,
available on the domestic market.
Yeah, but like I give you some cases. You
Comes
take
with
it-
free monkey.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
take it back. We pay you and whatnot. You take a lot for us, and then we meet you on the other side. You keep a little bit, and then you become a drug smuggler.
Yeah.
then,
Cheese
and then-
smuggler.
Cheese
yeah,
runner.
Yeah, and then it turns out that this cheese is made by chopping the heads off kids or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that coffee that's made from monkey shit.
Civic coffee.
Have you seen that?
What?
That's
No.
legit civet
That's
coffee.
made of monkey shit.
I'm alright.
Is it monkeys?
Well, I think the animal is called a civet or something. So it's kind of like a monkey. It's a
marsupial
bit
thing.
like a lemur type thing.
Yeah.
Basically, they live in the coffee trees and they pick the beans at their like ripest point, and then they eat them, but they can't digest them, so they pass through them, and then they basically pick the right beans out of the shit.
Thought about getting the beans before they're eaten.
Because they don't need to, because the monkeys just grab them when they're at their
No, they
perfect
do need
ripeness.
to, so you're not picking them out shit. You definitely need to do that before they've eaten
it's
them.
worth loads of money, man.
Like,
loads of money.
Big money, bruh.
The beans might be great, but you're going for the beans. You're not going for the shit. You're only getting the shit because they've eaten the beans. Pick them before they've eaten them.
Yeah.
Well, no, but they clean the shit off it.
Well, you don't need to do that if you pick the beans before they've been eaten.
Yeah.
That's like going, I fancy some sweet corn. Let's just see
Chop
what's
that
running
down.
around this toilet. Yeah, like
Chop that down, I'll have it tomorrow.
It's alright, I've cleaned the shit off it. Go Tesco where the sweet corn's not been shit out yet. Same with these coffee beans.
It's not the 3 second rule, but it's like 2 bowel rule.
Yeah, if it's been through twice, it's not too nice. That's what we'll say.
Yeah. What about Tal then? Producer Tal, what's he getting ready for?
Ooh.
Other than obvious, again, the nonsense and
No,
the
it's
sexual
Definitely
allegations.
cyber attacks, isn't it?
It's
Cyber attack, yeah.
I reckon it's either
It's talking
hacking
NHS
into
down, yeah.
Asda's HQ.
it's either cyber attacks or it's like dangerous inventions.
Yes.
Like some weapon, like he's bought some plutonium off an Iranian bloke. Like
Yeah, he's building a nuclear
on the
reactor
dark web or
to try and
something.
save on electric.
He's bought some plutonium off a uranium bloke.
off an Iranian bloke
Uranium, okay.
or a Iranian bloke.
He's bought some Iraqi off of uranium.
Yeah.
To be fair, the blokes that tend to sell uranium have been known to be called the uranium blokes.
Yeah, you got a uranium guy?
Can't disclose that information at this
Yeah.
time.
He'll get raided.
Yeah, I think with the cyber attacks for producer Tal, like I say, it won't be hacking into the White House or HMRC. It would be like hacking in for your own well-being, of like hacking into Asda HQ to like reduce the price online of
meal deals.
Yeah,
or something.
it's like, the fucking monster's getting expensive in Asda. Hacking into the system.
No,
it's £1 a crate.
He'll hack in to be able to get a delivery slot that's only available to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tal's secret
Using it for
delivery
your
slots.
own means, but really disrupting systems.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
This
do you
shopping
reckon?
has to be delivered by 9:46 a.m. If it's a minute late, it's free.
Yeah. Changing the
Check the
policy.
terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Read them and understand them, mister.
I'll write them. Read them.
Read my standing order.
Read them and understand them.
Oh, that was a fucking lockdown relic. That was, wasn't it? What did you say, Tom?
I'll be honest with you guys. If I was hacking into something, it wouldn't be anything like for self benefit. It'd just be for my amusement. So it'd be like, I've hacked into Deliveroo and just sent all the cyclists to go around in circles, and they're just gonna go watch
Got every
it.
Deliveroo
Yeah.
Deliveroo
Every one of
cyclist
them.
doing like a fucking velodrome on a roundabout. And
Basically, yeah.
they're all just
When
like
the ants start following each other and they just stop until they die.
Yeah, but if you track it on Strava, they've made a shape of a penis.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. So what's yours?
What's mine?
Drugs or?
Oh, drugs and theft.
Yeah.
Murdering
Theft of
fatheads, I think.
bananas.
No, we missed the biggest thing with him.
What?
Arson.
Oh yeah, do a lot of fire, don't
Yeah.
they?
Burn lots of stuff.
Yeah.
One day I'm worried that you will eventually fully snap.
I cleared loads
burn
of shit out of the
a big
shed the other week, and I thought I'm gonna have a burn and get rid of all this shit.
Big coffee
and then I've got
beans, yeah.
actual logs and adds a load of bits, and literally I started burning shit, and Karina turned around and went, "Are you supposed to burn that?" Probably not.
But no.
Isn't that supposed to be toxic? Probably. Oh. Well, I'm burning it outside anyway. It's already on fire now. It's too late.
So what they're raiding him for? They come around to see if he has any unsolicited fire.
No, but like raiding him because he's been in like a string of serial arson attacks.
And all the evidence is
On
here.
all his enemies.
Yeah, I can imagine, right, picture the scene, all right, there's a lovely housing estate.
What's the skyline? Overclouded.
Cloud, smoky, right? Smoky.
That's why it's overclouded.
All these lovely houses with all the nice, like, symmetrical trees out front, and you're stood at the bottom. All houses are burning on fire. Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to burning on
like
on
with
water.
No, burning with like some mad drum and bass or something. But no, forget drum and bass. Anyway, so like
Everything's on fire, but the music's sick.
Yeah, and like you're just hearing people scream, and you're just like, wow. Shouldn't have done it, should they? Yeah. They've done it now.
I warned them.
And for some reason in my head, you're carrying a plank of wood.
Just one plank of wood.
Yeah, I think that's your wood. That's fire provoking.
You like poking fire.
I love poking fire.
Yeah.
I did it with a spade last week.
Did you?
Yeah, just moved it around because the stick I had wasn't big enough and it was too hot.
Yeah.
So I had to do it with a spade. It's the only way I could get close to it.
When that cunt burned down my fence at a party we had, we used a spade to move the burn barrel.
Yeah.
I remember trying to get the spade out because someone left it in,
and it was red
burnt
hot.
my whole hand.
Yeah,
it was really hot. I picked it up and just went, ah! And then put it back. I couldn't let
go. You thought it was just the passion
because it was also on fire.
Yeah.
Because we was using a wooden spade to do it, and then people were like, well, let's leave it in the barrel and then we'll just use the spade when we need it. I'm like,
hey, do you remember that time
nobody think that the spade would catch on fire?
Do you remember that time I literally blew myself up? I forgot about that with the ATAT head.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that. I basically stood in front. I stood in front of a jet engine and then lit it.
That's good.
Not quite, but
a small
the
one.
concept is there.
Yeah. So I'd made a big ATAT costume, and before we left, I was like, I'm not taking it home. So I was like, but equally, no one else is having it. So I know, I know, this is me. So obviously, the answer is to burn it, isn't it? We had a little barbecue, I put it on there, and it didn't
take.
There's
other answers. There is other
answers. That's the obvious answer.
With the love. Yeah.
And bearing in mind, this is essentially a big cardboard box that's completely sealed with one hole in it that's about this big. Yeah, and I put it on the barbecue and it wasn't quite hot enough to burn, so to catch fire, it was just kind of smoking a bit. So I thought, I know, I'll spray some deodorant in it and then light it and it'll blow up. But no, I sprayed half a tin of deodorant in it, and then I stood there and lit it, not realising that obviously deodorant just explodes, it doesn't burn.
Yeah, but blow up. You said that in the original introduction.
In his plan, he wrote it down in the risk assessment.
Will blow up.
And then stood in front of the hole full of gas, really flammable gas. I just lit it, and rather than just burning,
it blew up.
It all lit the whole of the inside, and obviously.
Did you see it go? Like, I can imagine, like from the view of in there, it's just your face getting lighter, and it's like fuck.
I jumped up, and literally, as soon as it happened, I was like, shit! And I jumped up, but obviously it expands.
Did it sort of like take it and like suck it in, and then fucking, you know what I mean?
If you'd have done it in slow mo, I think it did, because it just went.
That's out of a die-hard film.
Because then it literally just went boom, but obviously only had one place to go, and that was directly at me.
It was like, you know, when
take your eyebrows off.
It melted a lot of my face and all down my side.
It was like, you know, on like Tom and Jerry when a dynamite goes off and they go black. And it's like, that's literally what he did. He just stood there.
Yeah. And for a split second, I was like, obviously the shock hit me, and I was like, whoa! And then everyone.
That is not even lying.
And then everyone went, whoa! Everyone went, you're right. And I was like, yeah, I think so. Oh no, that really hurts. And then there was pouring water on me, and I was like, no, that's really stinging now. That's really stinging me.
Really on fire?
No, I wasn't on fire. It just singed me. Obviously, it got immediately very, and all my skin had like started not blistering, but like sunburn. Yeah. But obviously, all down here was stinging. All my face was stinging.
That shiny skin.
Worse than the sunburns.
To the point where I was like, no, this is getting real bad now. I was like, so someone got some water, and we got a 2-litre bottle and poured it over, and I was like, that's not enough. So I just went over to the water tank and just opened the tap and just held my arm underneath
you yourself third-degree burns?
Well, while I was driving home, I couldn't change gear, and Amy kept having to just rub aloe vera on me while I was driving home.
You fucking idiot.
I didn't lose any skin, but it did hurt a lot.
Blow yourself up.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, we live and learn. Next time, put a second hole in it.
I think you'll do it at the wedding.
There shouldn't be a second time.
Yeah.
You are, I think you just mentioned his wedding. He's going to burn that teepee down.
Fire poi. There is a fire.
What?
There is a fire in the teepee.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
bringing the chairs in.
Yeah.
Put that on. Come on. Get it nice and hot. Chief on big fire.
Yeah.
Spend good money on
my
this.
favourite face. Whenever there's a fire, Chief on big fire.
Arguably,
I don't even know what that's off.
Cultural appropriation. I think, innit?
That's off a film, innit?
I don't know.
Too many cheeks.
I'm sure it
not
is.
enough Indians there, boy.
Yeah.
Chief had big fire. Yeah.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Right. Yeah. Arson,
Yeah.
Theft and drugs.
theft and drugs. What was mine?
Either Fire Festival
Embezzlement and tax evasion.
Yeah. Event cons.
Event cons.
Being
yeah.
a schemy
Schemes. Yeah.
Scams, yeah.
And Tal was
Cybercrime.
cybercrime.
Yeah.
I have just found the thing that Jack was talking about with the I am Chief Want Big Fire.
Yeah.
It is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it's Dead Man's Chest where he gets took in by that tribe and he's their leader. And he's just like, he can't talk their language, but it's Jack Sparrow. He's just stuck in the middle of them all.
Oh, right.
There you go, Chief on Big Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Right, lads.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah. Tals was also experimental tech that he'd stolen
Yeah.
from the dark web.
Yeah. We didn't really go into that, though, did we?
I'd said that.
yeah, we ignored it. Anyway,
Thanks, mate.
Well, it is now time for, lads. Oh, we're still playing the ridiculous news.
It is the ridiculous thing.
There we go, thanks, Tal.
That's better.
But it's also, it is time. We're bringing it back. Make sure you get these into us at listenersletters.com. There we have got a listeners peeve.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
You've got the
been a
buttons
while,
on
hasn't
there,
it?
I
Wow, really?
believe. Listeners peeves, it should be on there.
Listeners Peeves.
Do you want to take it for a test drive, Sharpie? You got to say it as well. You
Sorry. Listeners peeves.
There we
Yeah.
go. It's good, mate. Right, so this is from Anonymous, and I can kind of tell why. I think they just want to get this off the chest. We'll see what we think about
That's
it.
fine, run away.
My pet peeve is people who can't run a business. People taking on a business from scratch and
Yeah,
thinking just because it's under a franchise, it'll be okay. But no, you failed and didn't own up, and now someone else has to save that business. So can we get rid of people who don't know how to run a business out of Utopia?
How do
Yeah.
you know you're going to run a business before you run a business?
I know.
Yeah, but I think there should be some kind of training involved. You shouldn't just be able to be like, I have a company now.
You can. I can do it.
That's what I mean.
I
That
think I
shouldn't
know-
be allowed.
Yeah, why
you
not?
shouldn't be you specifically.
You're
You
banned completely.
shouldn't be able to just go.
No.
I'll run a company now.
Yeah.
No, what we're going to create for Sharpie in it. Have you ever? I don't think you won't have done because you ain't got kids, but there's a place called Play Arena in Lincoln,
Right.
and it's where you can take your kids, and it's like a little kids model town.
Right.
They've got a post office. They've got a greengrocers. They've even got a building site. It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. They've got a theatre. You can go do stage shows.
You got a white
But they're
chocolate shop?
Yeah, probably. They got a mechanic, little garage.
Oh, sick.
Little cars, and there's a road that goes through it all. It's really cool, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna make for Sharpie. We're like, you make as many businesses as you want.
Yeah.
And then every now and again, we'll get some adults to go in.
Yeah.
And go, I want to.
I'm
use
like,
your business."
fraud, we're shutting you down.
Yeah. Want to
I'm a
go-
good salesman. I'll sell them all.
yeah.
Sell all
That's what we're
businesses.
gonna do for Sharpie. So they're not actual real businesses, and no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
Everything's.
Everyone
padded.
forgets I had a business as well. I owned a business. I did have that. It was real.
Oh,
I
you
paid
did, didn't
tax.
you? Yeah.
You paid to quit.
I feel like if Sharpie had a business, like if you had a big business with like a big premises and everything, whenever the tax man turns up, it'd be like, do you remember that scene in, was it Bottom, when the gas man turns up
Yeah.
and they're just burning gas for no reason?
Let's say what it sounds. Staff Lex Flats. Like, can you just come back in ages?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of get where they're coming from.
He's got other
'Cause,
people on the line.
Like
Yeah.
in my line of work, there's a lot of hate towards like tattoo shop owners that aren't tattoo artists or haven't been tattoo artists, and I know there's plenty of studios out there where people are like, this is a business opportunity. I'll just take on the business and then I'll flog the the people with the actual ability to do the job and be like, you make me money. And I think that's kind of the case with like taking on a franchise with no knowledge of just like, well, it's a franchise of that, so it'll just run itself.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's creating more jobs in that sense, isn't it? As long as the person's not
Not if-
caught.
Yeah, but the
No.
problem is if you fuck it up, everybody who needs a job doesn't have a job no more.
Yeah, but you've got to.
And they've arguably left a job to
hiring
come
the
to
right
that.
people to help you, like advisors and stuff, to be like, this is. You got to have people that know what they're doing within that industry. If you are going to do it and you don't know what you're doing in that industry, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get.
If
yeah.
you've got the money,
If
you're
you
like,
did it
I
in
want to
one-
buy this, but
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this industry, so I'm going to hire some people that I know are clued up. I'm going to pay them handsomely.
Yeah.
And then they're going to...
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
that's the kind
there
of
should be
different-
some kind of like a CBT, but for business.
Yeah.
Like you should have to do some compulsory like training.
Yeah.
To be like, if you're running this business, you got to do this.
Like, for argument's sake,
Like a little test
You
at the
work,
end.
obviously, you work at Cavani's. If I just went, I've bought Cavani's, I'm in charge now. For a moment, you'd be like, "That's sick,"
Yeah.
but then you'd be like, "You know nothing of this, Glen Coco,"
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "Just sell suits then. Come on then."
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, you're spending a lot of money here, chunk, on it. It's not working.
I'm buying this when
Yeah.
Well, as long as you like, it's them people that come in like the owner operators that are like, they don't know anything and they go, no, I'm doing this, I know. And
Yeah.
like, that's just being a cunt person.
That's just-
regardless of whether they're in a job or like they shouldn't be allowed to fucking do
That's
whatever.
just chat shit and get bankrupt, isn't it?
Yeah. Chat shit, get bankrupt. Yeah.
That's all that is. That's all that is.
Yeah. But yeah, if they're willing to listen to the people that have worked in the industry and work for that company,
Yeah.
Every
Like,
day's a
look,
school
this-
day, man.
works like this,
Yeah.
you know, then yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah, get
Well,
rid of them.
well, we'll get rid of people who.
I think just introduce.
People who don't have a fucking clue what they're doing are long gone anyway.
Introduce more training.
Utopia 101.
To be able to run a business, you've got to have a business license.
Idiots are not permitted in Utopia regardless.
Yeah.
But I think as a business thing, you always have. We have like a business committee that kind of, if you take on something that's a bit out of your thing, you have a group of people that can come in and go,
Yeah.
this is how you do, and we'll teach you how to
Group of
be your own
advisors.
boss.
Yeah, I think you should as well. You should have a business license. I think might be a good idea, you know, because like how many times have you seen like people make like a limited company, they like end up owing loads of people loads of money. They're like, oh well, just liquidate the company and just start it up again under a different name. It's exactly
I've only
the
done
same
that a few
thing.
times.
It's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same staff. It's just I'm called Company A and that's bankrupt. I'm Company B now.
Well,
Same
I
place, same
found out
stuff,
the other day-
whatever.
I don't know if you told me or it might be
But
Laura.
we didn't. I deny it.
That if you want a limited company, like you have to apply at the bank because they were saying, well, we need to know that if you're going limited company, when we take everything, if it goes south, that obviously if you're sole trader, you can go for the house and stuff because obviously you know your house because obviously then they can pay off the fees.
Yeah.
You can't if you're in a limited company.
Yeah, limited
But
company.
what do you mean?
So like if you have a limited company, like you have to apply to be have a limited company.
Yeah, you just go online, you pay £40, and you're a company.
I thought you have to. They're saying no. We want to make sure that
I've been
you're.
in a limited company before.
Have you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
40 quid.
I think it was about 40 quid to register on Company's House. Yeah. Just go out.
Yeah.
But there is things inside with it. You need a chartered accountant to do your books. Really, I think you
Okay.
can do them yourself, but there's a lot more involved than just with the sole trader. You need a business bank account, so you do need to go to the bank, and it's just a normal account, but you just go in like
It says business in front of it.
Yeah, and on your card it'll say, you know,
Old time money.
Permanent Sharpie Limited rather than Christian Sharp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's all out the window then.
Yeah.
I thought it was you had to apply.
That's how a
because they
lot
have
of
to
people
see.
get away
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
So this is where I think if you have a license as a person, if you're in charge of a business and it goes to shit, you then get points on your license.
Yeah, that's a good
Points
shout.
don't mean price.
I
Because
think-
people do that and they go, well, I'll just do another company.
Yeah,
But you can do that as many times as you fucking want.
yeah. And
And you just keep changing. Oh no, this isn't company A anymore. This is company B
Those
now.
people
Yeah.
still keep racking up loads of debt though.
Well, yeah, but they make their own profits, don't they? Because if you're the
'Cause
debt
the
comes
debt
from
isn't-
you purchasing stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the debt isn't yours. The debt is the company. So if the company goes into liquidation, let's say this room here is Utopia Project Limited, and we've bought all this stuff with it, and then they go, we want our money. We go, we ain't got no money. And we fold the company and we go, actually Utopia Project Limited doesn't exist anymore, and you can just drop that from today, and then from tomorrow this is Utopia Project Podcast Limited.
Yeah,
That's completely different. You can't touch it.
We've had to sell it to Utopia Project.
You can't take that mic.
Podcast Limited for £1.
You're
We
telling
sold
me-
everything because that's all we could raise at short notice.
I can start a business, get loans and shit, and then if it doesn't work out,
I
just
think
cop
it's
out.
not as easy with that though. I think
If it's
with the
cash, it
loans,
has to be physical things.
I think with loans and stuff, I think the bank will look at the same way.
Company
any loan,
assets, they
they'll
seize
look
bank
they'll
accounts
look at
and-
what you've got before they can say, we can give you this.
It's one of
amount
those,
money.
if you try to open another company, they would still look and go, well, you have this loan and then you fucked it up, so we're not
Yeah.
giving you a loan.
Yeah.
But if you if you fuck the company up, you get points on your license.
Yeah.
And say if you get like 3 points per company, and then if you get like 12 points,
They do a course.
You're not
I
allowed
think
to.
that whole system
You're not allowed to
needs-
have a business license no more.
Yeah, that
you can't run that business.
that
Not
whole-
without a guarantor.
No, that whole system needs looking at generally, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, right. Let's send them fuckers.
Get them going.
Business licenses all round.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Well, that's the newsroom sorted. Let's head over to the Thunderdome.
Excusez-moi. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Utopia Project.
Right, you lovely little dick whisperers, we have got some merch for you. We have got an array of different hoodies and t-shirts all ready for you. And if you go onto our Patreon and you're a Patreon member on the £3, £5 or £10 a month, you will also get a discount on these lovely wares. What t-shirts have we got, Jack?
We've got some that say like national treasure
Yeah, we do.
as well. I knew something fun was going to happen.
Oh, the energy, the energy.
Energy. Loving it. We've got hoodies with Globe Bloke on. Everybody loves a Globe Bloke.
They do. Chunk, what hoodies have we got?
I'll tell you what we have got. I mean, Jack's nearly right.
That's on there.
We've got lots of lovely t-shirts and hoodies, all reasonably priced, and they help to support the show. And they're pretty fucking sexy. So your t-shirt that you're probably wearing now is probably shit. Innit, Sharpie?
It's way
Can you
shit.
have
I've
a look?
seen it
Have
through
a
that
look.
window. Hang on. Yeah, fucking shit, mate. Come on. Come on.
Go get a decent one off our website.
Dress up.
TEPpod.com.
in there.
Go get it.
Go get it. Go on now. Should have done it yesterday, but I'll let you off. Go get it now.
Utopia Project.
So it's time for the Thunderdome, boys.
Yeah, buddy.
For those who
fun.
haven't watched or listened before, what we do in the Thunderdome is we pull out a job out of the hat, and then the boys bring a celebrity or character that they think is going to be suitable for that job, don't we, boys? That's what's happened. So this week we are doing TV voiceover.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Of both quite good candidates this year.
Yeah.
This week,
This
even.
year.
This
This
year.
week.
This week. Yeah. So, who would like to go first? You boys get 100 seconds to sort of pitch your.
I'm easy. I've tried
your
pitching mine a little
geezers.
bit differently this
yeah.
time.
Last week you went first, didn't you?
Yeah,
you did.
Probably. Do you want to go first?
Last week with stuff and things.
Yeah, the one before that with
Yeah.
paramedic Statham.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went second on that. I'll go first this time.
Yeah. Okay, mate.
Cool.
Your time starts now.
Beautiful. Right, I've gone with Ode Schmoggy Freeman. Ode
Yeah.
Morgan
Yes.
Freeman because he's fucking G. Alright, I've got a few points for you. Okay.
Yeah.
He was cast in this film as God, but more importantly, the voice of God, because obviously we're on about the voices. So
Yeah.
the voice of God has smooth, velvety tones. Okay. He has the voice of velvet rainbows. And that's just an opinion, but it is a common opinion across the world. I think you can all agree it's fantastic. So that's a point there. Good. Heroin is less addictive than listening to his voice. Addiction is good marketing. Obviously, TV voice acting, you want people to watch your channels, right? He's
Yeah.
got them addictive qualities to his voice. It's going to get your ratings through the roof, okay? He's had much experience talking since birth. He's doing well there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Since birth, he was talking.
Yeah.
Not from like.
I reckon when he was
1 or
born,
2.
as soon as he came out of the fanny, he was like, goo goo.
You could actually, you could hear him in the belly.
Yeah.
I was there. Okay. Yeah. So he's already narrated Life on Our Planet, and everyone knows if you narrate an animal documentary, you have the voice of an angel, such as our beloved David Attenborough. Now, why wouldn't I go for David Attenborough? We're about to tell you some points. Okay. So.
Run out of time, Sharpie.
TV covers more than just animals. I believe Morgan Freeman could also narrate a car chase or if there was a bomb. Okay? Enticing, calm, collected, not scared of bombs. Easy man.
Sick.
Just in
Summarised
time.
in 4 points.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Strong.
Very
Quite
strong.
obvious choice, but
Yeah.
sometimes the obvious choice is the best choice.
Smoggy Freeman.
Schmoggy
Yeah, we
Freeman.
love that.
Schmoggy. Yeah. I'm sure he'll love being called Schmoggy.
He does.
I am Morgan Freeman,
I
and
am-
next up on Channel 4 is Loose Women.
It's ITV.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
God. Morgan.
Yeah.
God take Morgan.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can you narrate yours in Schmoggy's voice?
No, because I need to do another voice. And I can't do someone doing an impression of someone else.
You can, come on, you're at that level now.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that good.
Yeah. You want to go for yours, Jack?
Oh, let's go for it. I've
on
done mine a
then,
bit
mate.
differently. We'll see if it works.
Your
I don't know.
time starts now.
I've picked this guy because I think if you've had a long day, you come home, you turn on a TV, and this guy's doing the voiceovers, it would really make me smile. With his funny little quirks really shining through, I think that Tyson Fury would really take the edge off a more serious side of telly, but also help bring out the comedy of the not so serious side. Imagine you're halfway through watching Cops on telly, and rather than getting the Jamie Theakston with the Ford Fiesta driver was charged with dangerous driving and sentenced to life behind bars, you're hit with, that bloke wouldn't even have got near the car if I was there, the big bum dusser. That's why I'm bringing Tyson Fury forward as my nomination for TV voiceover guy.
Strong.
Yes. Don't you think that'd be
they
good?
That would be good. I do like that.
You see, this is it's a good quality curveball.
Yeah. And next
With,
up, Bear Grylls, but men aren't made like me anymore. You're a bum, Bear. You're a bum.
I'm a fighting man.
Yeah, so we've got the interesting curveball,
Yeah.
good quality curveball.
I thought it'd be funny.
Against the classic.
As well as, like, I do, in all seriousness aside, I find Tyson Fury's voice really interesting. I don't know whether it's because I do,
Interesting, Tyson.
but I don't know if it's because I do some accents that I kind of like on how his voice is,
Yeah.
but I feel he has a really interesting voice. I like hearing him in like interviews and stuff. I think he's really. I think,
is good.
I think he's really good.
He's an emotive gentleman, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think he's
One of the
good.
world's greatest
Yeah.
emoters.
yeah.
But I don't know if he could just narrate like things in a violent way or.
I think if you had him narrating the news, it would maybe be a bit like.
No one narrates the news, though, guys.
Well, no, yeah.
Who narrates the news? Is he doing like the...
No, but if it's to say like about something serious, like
Channel 4 News director's cut.
yeah, this broadcaster's interrupted by the BBC News.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trevor McDonald up there,
yeah,
presented news.
yeah. Don't make him like me anymore.
But yeah, I
That's
think
what he says about everything. Don't make him like me anymore.
And it also sounds Yorkshire, apparently.
apparently so. But I don't know, Morgan Freeman, mate.
I think Morgan Freeman's it's a good all-rounder,
because
isn't it?
he's played good guys in good films, and he's had good voice, and he's played bad guys, and he still keeps his voice velvety calm. And I
Yeah.
think he could narrate situations like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Voice.
I think he could do them all. I think Tyson Fury would be funnier, though.
Depends if you want funny.
I
or
think if you got Tyson Fury popping up, you'd be like, yeah.
What if there was a bomb?
Then it'd be... If
Big bomb dusser!
Yeah.
Big bomb dusser.
If you don't laugh...
You're
you
a
only
fighting
cry.
bomb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thanks for your input.
You're welcome.
I don't know, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Producer Tal,
Thoughts?
See,
you obviously me and you are here to discuss,
You do a great debate.
Yeah.
We just bring the candidates.
because these two are getting stuck in a circle of him
Yeah.
going, Tyson Fury's funny! He's going, Morgan Freeman, velvet!
Yeah.
Yeah, funny! Velvet! Funny! Velvet!
There's a bomb.
yeah. I do. I think Morgan Freeman's a fantastic voice actor. I think
Has it been done though?
it has been done, and it is. I think he's a very universal voice actor as well. There's a lot of things that he's done comedy before as well that even worked.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, he's there's several things he can apply his voice to anything. It will just works. Tyson Fury, I think he's a bit more limited, but I think personally I find him a little bit annoying because I think he just sounds like an idiot.
Yeah.
But
Word on the street is he said the same thing about you.
he might have done. Yeah, he might have done. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met him though. So yeah. He does watch this podcast though.
Yeah,
so
he
does,
he's
yeah.
So he needed to put him in because he'll
Yeah.
he'll smack you.
Yeah, but he's. I do think he's definitely interesting. I think he's going to do. There's some things that his voice would work really well for, but I think it's to add a comedy element to things that shouldn't have a comedy element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it'd be brilliant. Equally, after about 6 months, I think it would probably start grating on me if it was all the time.
Yeah. But I am very much torn because, like I say, I think like Morgan Freeman has been done. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like looking at them pictures,
but then Tyson Fury isn't as an all-rounder. Morgan Freeman's been done because he's Morgan Freeman, and that's...
It is a TV... This might be a detriment to myself, but obviously it's TV voice actor. Does that mean every TV voice in the world is this person, or does it mean he is just a TV voice actor?
It's the voiceover. So it's like Jack said, like, you know when the BBC plays them children ice skating, and it's like, well, that was the royal family, and now it's time for this. Like that's the TV.
Coming up next on BBC Two, the royal family.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like Andy Dufresne.
And or it would kind of maybe fall into potential of the the David Attenborough Animal Planet or whatever it's called, Blue Planet, and Cops, that sort of thing. Anyway, that's got a narrator, things like how it's made, and then the Battenbergs go on this track and whatnot, which I think pros and cons from both there, really.
Yeah, like at the end of a TV show, and it's like, if you've been affected by the issues raised in this programme, please contact these.
Yeah.
Imagine Tyson Fury.
Will you fucking grow up?
Yeah.
I think he'd have the same effect as what Danny Dyer had when he went into EastEnders. So it's like, everyone was like, oh, it's funny when Danny Dyer talks, isn't it? And then after a few months, they were just like, I'm fed up with Danny Dyer. It's too much Danny Dyer now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we may have to go down the safe route.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though, like, part of me, because I want to be that bit different, want to go Tyson, but he's not going to be able to cover.
I've got an idea. So, Morgan Freeman on daytime, Tyson Fury when it starts.
Past the watershed. 9 o'clock onwards.
That's a good shout.
That's a shout,
Yeah, I know it's technically a draw and I hate draws, but that under
works.
the circumstances, that is a fair, and that's not
Post-watershed is Tyson Fury,
Yeah.
Pre-watershed.
The other
Morgan Freeman comes on, like after CFAX has gone.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m.
Yeah. CFAX hasn't
After
been
the teletext has gone.
Teletext hasn't been a thing for
because teletext comes on at comes on at 4. Teletext comes on 3 till 6, doesn't it?
It doesn't anymore.
And then that's when CBeebies starts.
You check the flights of your family coming home from holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see if it's been delayed or not. See if it's set off to Stansted.
Yeah. CFAX.
Is that a thing? You could just see all the
That's how you
planes.
used to check.
You never see teletext?
No, it wasn't like a live feed. It was just like flight 72 blah 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 on time.
Oh, I can imagine. You used to watch that as a
It wasn't
program.
like Space Invaders. It's just like that.
It's not Flight Radar.
No.
Oh, well, they got the technology now. Why haven't they?
Because
They have now. But they didn't then.
Yeah, you can check that on. Jack's got a load of plane trackers
Loads
on
of
his
them.
phone.
Adsby Exchange, Flight Radar 24.
Not on the telly though.
Adsby Exchange, you can.
I don't know if have we got Big iMac on this. Oh, we have, yeah.
There you go.
That's CFAX, look.
With the really,
CFAX.
with
You had
the
to put
really,
in numbers, and it went to a page.
with the really creepy music over the top, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on, and you didn't have TV
Teletext.
in the
Teletext used to scare me a bit.
It looks like a
I'm not
hacker
lying.
thing.
Yeah, but so it was on your telly, and it was, you put in a number and it loaded a screen, so you could check TV guides was on it, wasn't it? There was, you could check flight times for people because you couldn't have a sat nav. Yeah, news generally.
It was called Teletext because it was text on your telly.
Yeah.
Hang on, they made you put that was on the telly.
Click on
Wait,
that one in the middle.
Lottery
tab.
numbers.
They
Yeah,
made
look.
you buy a magazine.
Yeah, you had to buy a magazine.
Well, you told me that they've got the TV schedules on there.
Yeah, but like.
It was only for people who weren't technically
But
minded.
all it would say on it as well would be like the schedule of what's on, whereas the TV guide.
There you go, look, holidays, flights, flight
Horoscopes,
arrivals.
teletext,
Yeah.
soccer, flights,
So you see at the top there, it says Teletext 401. So that's page 401, right? So that's like obviously the.
They have a dating service.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Well, you'd go on there and it'd have like.
And they got
like
a teletext lady. It'd be like, hey, I got some nice
no,
teletext
but like,
tits.
like Lonely Hearts, how that used to work.
Yeah. But you only used to have so
Because
many
the-
characters, so you'd write your little ad and it would be like M seeks F.
Yeah, male
Male seeks female.
And the codes for a lot of it as well was if a woman was bubbly, they were fat.
Angel eyes.
Yeah.
DTF.
Yeah. I don't think that was a thing, was it?
No, it wasn't back then.
But yeah, so there was
Got
like,
no
it was
schmuck.
like Lonely Heart. They put adverts in the paper looking for a girlfriend or boyfriend, and the dating apps were like, some of them way back when used to send off, and they would send you a video that was people who had camcorded themselves and put
What,
it on
they
a
send you a
VHS.
tape and be
you
like-
go, oh, quite like that. And they'd be like, hello, I am Jessica. I'm from Wakefield, and I like to put 7-inch dillies right on my bum. Do you fancy a bit of that? I'm looking for a man with glasses and curly hair
And a big, large cock.
yeah, and a big old bombastic asshole.
God.
There you go.
Dial a date. That's
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal. Gavin, 21, 6'3".
Yeah. Dark
Sharpie,
hair.
is that top one you? Very attractive male, 6 foot, dark hair, enjoy travel, gym and clubs. Seeks attractive slim lady.
That's clubbing, isn't it? That's clubbing.
Clubbing!
Yeah, that's clubbing. Seals and
I
that.
like clubs at 43.
Yeah.
He is definitely
Look,
a guy that wears a
he's
wolf fleece.
Box 4689. So
Looking
you'd
for
have to-
NS female, what's that?
What's that? Where are we looking?
So, single male in Bristol, looking for NS female.
NS. Not single.
Maybe.
Nice and slim.
Not sexy female.
No strings female.
Maybe, yeah. Age 24 to 32. That's a big,
But for summer nights.
Yeah.
For summer
Yeah, but
nights.
all of this at the time would have been, it's certain wording that it's like, almost like swingers and this, that and the other.
They know a bit what-
There's all
yeah.
like, when you was looking at it, you were like, oh, that means this and that means this.
Really? It means
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. We had someone in the shop earlier and they were saying about how their kid is listening to music
Sorry to interrupt, but there is a very important advert at the bottom there.
What?
Lush, green and tropical St. Lucia. Book now. Press
Oh,
210 for details.
Can we get this, Alicia?
But yeah, so she came in and said, "Oh, my kid's keeps listening to music that I don't really want him to listen to. It's all like gangster rap and it's about hoes and stuff." And one of the lads turned around and went, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure though, like on the CDs and stuff, it says like explicit content, doesn't it?" And I went, "Who the fuck is buying CDs now?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's on like Spotify and that." I was like, "Grow up, you dickhead."
I mean,
CDs.
Spotify comes with a disclaimer on their stuff, eh?
Yeah, probably, but you have to put like
Yeah.
settings on and stuff, so they
Yeah.
can't just play in there. Just the way he said it. I'm pretty sure it says like explicit content on the CD.
Yeah.
Why are you
Parental advisory.
flipping through your fucking Filofax to? Oh, I'm going to put this CD on next on
Yeah.
my 6 CD
I
changer.
miss them though. I miss the old fucking
That's
CD
the old,
wallet.
like manual Netflix.
Yeah, CD wallet, and you go through all your discs.
Yeah, I just about pipped in at that point. I had a little
Yeah.
CD player and stuff for me.
Remember the CD shelves that you could get?
Yeah, I'd run
Slot
out.
CD cases in.
Yeah, I think I've still got one.
Yeah.
In fact, we have got one in our clubhouse at the club.
Yeah.
It's built in.
Yeah.
So it's our pen holder.
You ought to get a load of fucking CDs, because they'll come back around like records, and
Yeah.
they're quite
Yeah.
cheap at the moment.
Yeah.
and I bet you they'll go through the fucking roof once we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's teletext.
I love that. Where is it gone now?
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore.
No, can't do
yeah,
it.
you'd have to put in you'd put in the number and then it goes to the next page. So
Fucking
it's
hell,
just
that was a
press
long time ago.
210.
Look, that was on 21st of March, 1209. Was that 1209:42? Was that when like Jesus was around or something?
Yeah, that's how
Is that how Mary met
Joseph,
God?
yeah.
Yeah.
God.
That's how Jesus was made, wasn't it? Single male in Bristol looking for non-single female aged 24 to 32. Mary. She was not
nice.
single, she was female and she was aged 24 to 32.
God isn't from Bristol, I don't think.
It might have been.
It might have been.
Disguise, isn't it?
Yeah.
He didn't want to be like, look, God from Sky looking for single man.
That'd be more
Single
like
man.
Single.
Fucking big old shirtlifter.
God from Sky looking for non-single female aged 24 to 32 for illegitimate child to save Earth.
Do you reckon he went with Mary because she had it on Virgin?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Right, let's get back to the fight then.
Yeah.
So we're saying daytime telly, Morgan Freeman.
Not Morgan Free Peach.
I'm going to split a bit more as well as the verdict as well. Is Morgan takes on the nature narrations.
Okay.
Tyson does
takes
all the
on
action
the
stuff.
Cops
Yeah.
and how it's made a bit better
and
as
border
well.
security.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
them sort of more high octane stuff, and then Morgan's more the peaceful bits and bobs.
Yeah.
Calm.
They're trying to come into Australia with no work visa. I say, get back to where you came from, you big bomb.
Yeah. So like Morgan can take, and when it comes to like sports, Morgan can take the cricket, the golf. Tyson can take the football, the rugby,
the boxing.
Yeah, the boxing.
You think he'll be any good at that?
What, commentating or boxing? He might be alright,
boxing.
I might message him, see if he's ever given it a go.
He looks like he can throw hands.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Happy
Right,
days.
so they're both in. Let's press this one. Welcome to Utopia. Well, congratulations, boys. You're hired.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're my
Same.
apprentice. There they go, off they go.
Up they go.
Goodbye. And that takes us, boys,
To end it, sure.
to see if we can get what the fucking never get this fucking
Can you do it, Tal?
group Peeves. There we go, done it.
You know, that's his
sorry.
job, right?
I was already sat here waiting, but
The responsibilities are split sometimes. Right, yeah, that takes us to the end of the show, boys. But before we do wrap up,
Yeah.
we've got a Would You Rather.
Oh, yeah.
From the listeners' letters. Again, we want to get more of these involved in the show. Listenersletters.com. Get on there. You can do it anonymous. You can ask us questions, would you rathers, listeners' peeves, all that jazz.
Yeah.
So, right, can we, as a disclaimer, lads,
Yeah.
because we always struggle with the would you rathers. This isn't I'll tell you the would you rather and then you two go, yeah, but I've got a different would you rather.
Yeah.
We're just going to do this would you rather. Discuss
Right, okay.
this, and then that'll
So
be
just this one.
Jack,
Yeah.
would you rather do that, or would you rather
Do
not
right.
do our one?
That depends. Am I allowed to do our one?
Yeah, would you
I've got
rather
a
do
would
that?
you rather.
Right, okay, what you got?
So this is from long-time listener Jake Dickinson.
Sick.
Take boy.
Would you
Shout,
rather
Jake.
be stuck in a giant bubble and be able to watch everybody but not able to communicate with them, or stuck in a bubble with a skunk but able to talk to people?
I think we've done this before.
Have we?
What? No way.
Or a very similar one.
Stuck in a bubble with a skunk.
I think all would you rathers are a little bit similar.
Yeah.
Definitely a skunk.
That's like this one that I heard one time.
Don't. So in a bubble and not be able to communicate,
No, the other way. I want to be able to communicate. If I find
but
alone, I'll
it'll
probably kill myself.
fucking ring.
Can you not communicate at all? Not even like sign language?
I think vocally, should we say?
What, you can't communicate? You can be like, you want drink?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to get people in the bubble? Or do you have to pass in the bubble? What's in your bubble? What you got?
Just you or a
skunk.
skunk.
Let's assume that eating and drinking and that aren't necessary.
That's one the pet. Pet skunk. And then I can talk to people and be like, seen him, Diesel, is sick.
All your pets are called Diesel.
Yeah, they're all fucking great.
Diesel. Why not calling one of them petrol?
Petrol. Nah, that's silly.
You're silly.
Yeah, grow up. What would you go for then?
See, I never thought about befriending the skunk.
Jack assumed it'd be his sworn enemy. It's my bubble. No, it's not. Fuck you.
I just assumed it'd be like wild.
Jack's just spraying his arse on the skunk. Then fuck you.
Yeah, I think with a skunk, because I think initially
Eventually
it'll
it'll
be
get
a
over it, won't
wild
it?
animal and it'll be like, what the fuck, and be like attacking you and shit.
Yeah.
But eventually, I think we would be like, this is me and Diesel, mate.
That's
What's
a
that?
Netflix film, that is.
What, stuck
Is
in a
it?
bubble with a skunk?
No, it could be.
Oh,
couldn't
right,
it?
okay.
Yeah, we could be like, we're sworn enemies, and now we're in this bubble, we've got to live together and then make this loving bond.
That's a
between-
feel-good film. That's basically
Yeah.
Greatest Showman, isn't it?
I've never seen that, but I want to see this one. Skunk bubble.
Yeah, I
Easy.
think I'd be, because you kind of go nose blind. If the only real threat
You
is
would,
the
you would,
smell,
yeah.
you'd just be
You'd
like,
have to deal with it, wouldn't you?
yeah, arguably it freshened the place up for me.
Yeah.
It's better than my breath and arse. So.
Yeah.
Producer Tal,
I'm failing to see the cons of the first option, to be honest.
you don't see the cons. Well,
Yeah, so you
no
don't
con.
have to talk to any con, like, ever.
Yeah.
Get bored.
So you're
But the
quite happy
second
being
one-
solitary though, aren't you?
Yeah, but the second one, though, I have to deal with people, but I've also got dinner.
Yeah, worst
Yeah.
case scenario, you can kill the
You
skunk.
can eat the skunk.
I
Yeah.
like how Jack's automatically like, the skunk will be my enemy, and 2, it will overpower me.
I can't kill a skunk.
Even though it's your enemy, at no point you're like, well, I could kill it.
No.
Or whatever. You're like, well, yeah.
Smell would be worse, won't it? Rot.
No, you eat it all.
You can't eat it because no ovens cook it.
You,
Can if you go outside on a summer's day,
you have to make sure it's not an overclouded day and the
Yeah.
sun is shining.
As long as
and
it's
you
not
can cook it
overclouded,
through
you're
the,
all right.
The magnetism of the
That
bubble.
smell will get on with schmog,
That word's changed.
schmog.
isn't it?
So what was it? Yeah, you smoggins.
Yeah, you bloody schmoggins.
Then it was you smoggin.
Oh, schmoggy freeze.
Smoggy
Yeah.
Freeman. And now it's just smog.
Schmogs, innit?
I think with a skunk.
With a skunk.
Yeah, I think so. There's more
I'll go with a
versatile
skunk.
Reese
options.
with a skunk.
Yeah.
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 There's more options in it.
You're on your own on the
with
bubble.
skunk.
Tell everyone to fuck off.
Yeah.
Producer Tal.
Oh, I don't have to. They can't hear me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is that, yeah. We're all there with a skunk.
Yeah.
Cold beans.
Sick.
Right, let's see if I can do this fucking little script thing. Don't forget to like, share, comment on all our content, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, review us on your podcast platforms, and follow us on all the social medias. You can find us at Utopia Project Pod. Grab some merch, join the Discord, join the Patreon, and support the show. That's a cool little spiel. I did that all.
It's lovely, that, isn't
It's better with it
it?
written down. I can read it.
Yeah, man. And
good.
you even look like you're looking at a camera,
Yeah,
not reading
kind
it.
of. A little bit. But I look a bit like I'm a bit all like, you know,
Yeah.
a bit Harvey Price with my eyes. But yeah. So yeah, support us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you happy supporting us, Jack?
I'm happy
You
supporting
bought
you.
it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay for it and everything.
I spent that money.
Yeah. I actually did pay for it. Disgusting.
Why haven't you bought one?
I robbed one, didn't I? I just made one.
Oh
in
yeah,
your
you did.
shop,
Yeah, he was in my shop. And
He was like, make these, and I was like, no, I'll make this one instead. He was like, that's not one of them. I'm like, I made it now.
"Oh, mate, now I'll have to wear it and take it home."
Yeah. I'm looking after it for you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've printed it wrong.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep it.
Anything coming up, boys?
No.
Cool.
That I know of.
What have I got coming up? Off Down Festival soon. I got your stag, dude, remember?
My stag do, yes.
Oh, sick. Well, we can talk about that in the pub in the midweek after hours.
There we
can't
go.
Yeah,
That's what's
buddy.
going now.
Yes. Anything you want to add, Tal? You need to tell us all about Tenacious D in the midweek.
Yeah, I mean, we
missed that last show.
We missed it last week, and it's pretty sick. There's a lot to talk about. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right,
see you
we'll
there.
see everybody
In
in
the
a few
pub.
more days in the pub, in the Utopian pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is everything. Yeah, I've been Chucky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you on the flip side.
I'm the Permanent Sharpie. Permanent as always. Go watch another episode, you goons. Go on.
Come on, you fucking
Go on,
goon.
get out of here, you bloody rapscallions.
Yeah, this
See
is
you in
the
a minute.
Utopia Project. Goodbye.
Off you pop.
Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia, yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia.